Oh, hey there, Breezy Breezy. Sorry, just getting my phone already, checking if Mama B's free. Just turn the sound down. I have to go and grab my aids. Alright, there's the text. Alright, so we'll get the list done. Now, what I'm trying to do at the moment is one person who's been here before, so Breezy, Estelle, and Chio Benenko, you guys have been here before. Love Light, you've been here before. I'm not too sure if you've been here before or not, but hello anyway. So what we're trying to do now is not fill up the list with people who come here all the time. So we're trying to mix the list up a little bit. There's still only going to be 10 people on the free list. I sometimes don't even get to the free list. The other day we had a big free list and I think all we got done was Jocelyn, Joan the Leo Aquarius, and Charlie, and Mama B. So we only got 4 freebies done the other day. So yeah, that was because people started paying, plus I couldn't stay online too long. So I'm not too sure how long I'll stay online today. I am trying to reach a certain target today because I didn't do too much yesterday. I've got to reach a bit of a higher target today. I might be online tomorrow at a later time, so maybe a couple of hours from now. Anyway, I've just got to go and grab something and I'll be back in a sec. Mama B, I'm going to write my own list because I would like to mix it up a bit. Welcome back, Lisa. I haven't seen you for a few days. What's going on here? Why is this not working? Oh, what's going on? Oh, maybe that's all there is. So Breezy, you're in first. Number 1, Breezy. Number 3 we'll put as a cell. Because these guys, you have been here before. And Chio Benanko, you normally do a payment now and again, so I'm not sure if you're going to be paying today or not. If you are, let me know. But we'll put you down as number 5 because you have been here many times before. Have we got a newbie waiting on the free list? A, we're going to put A as number 2. A. Mama B, we'll put you down here, ready for later after we've done all the other ones. And Lisa, we'll put you down here as well. Who else have we got? We've got Love Light. You are here from before, but that's all right. You're here at the moment. Love Light. And one more spot. What have we got? That's it for now, guys. That's it. All right, so getting started with Breezy and A. Breezy, you know the drill. Yes or no question. Just a yes or no today, Chio Benanko, no problems. Now, when we get to your name, Breezy, obviously I'll need your star sign or your first name, if you'll give that to me, please. A, I'll need either your first name or your star sign to ask your question as well. I just like to focus on a person's name or their star sign, not a nickname. For me, that just doesn't seem to sit right. Of course, we've got Chio Benanko, I believe that is your name. Mama B, I know your name anyway, and your star sign. And Lisa, that is your real name, and I know your star sign as well, your Cancer, I believe. So anyway, let's get the free list happening. Breezy and second will be A, the letter A. I've put them as number 2, Mama B, because I believe they're new. I haven't seen them before. Down here we'll get our PayPal ready. Hopefully we're going to get the donations flowing, and down here we'll do the super chat. Anyway, guys, I'm just going to go and grab something. I'll be back in a sec. hang on a sec, guys. So we've got, have we got a question yet? Breezy, will Brit still work with me if I use some of her funds to pay for my hair dye? Hair due, I'll pay tomorrow. I'm a Virgo. So Breezy, you're a Virgo and you want to know, will Brit still work with me if I use some of her funds to pay for my hair dye? I'm assuming that means there. Okay, so the main question is, will this person still work with you, Breezy? Breezy the Virgo wants to know if Brit will still be working with her if she uses some of the funds. Breezy wants to know, Breezy the Virgo wants to know, will Brit, I'm assuming it's Brittany, will Brit still be working with her if she uses some of the money for her hair? It's a yes and a no thing. It does look like the person will be disappointed or sort of freaking out about why you did it. But this is showing yes and yes here. It shows like you're a good team to work together. It shows like you need to balance something out so you're not needing to borrow any of the money to get my hair done. Hair due. Okay, hair done. Yeah, so you want to borrow some of the money. Obviously it belongs to her or something. She will be a bit put out about it. This can be somebody that's a bit angry. I know it says heartbroken, like a broken heart kind of thing, but to me that's where somebody, as long as you're out up front and you tell her, I need to use it, I'll be putting the money back, blah blah blah. But she may have words with you about needing to get yourself into balance, like preparing next time when you need your hair done, that you save up, I don't know, $10 a week or whatever it is, and then you get hair done and you've got the money there ready. But yeah, you need to bring balance back in. But I think that yes, your main question, yes or no, will she still be working with you? I believe that's a yes. Okay, that's what we've got there. Okay, and next up, so that was Breezy. A, you were up next for free question. Thank you, Love Light. Let me just go to A. Has A posted the question, does Aleka, the Cancer, regret breaking up with you, the Capricorn? Does Aleka, the Cancer, regret breaking up with the Capricorn? Does Aleka, the Cancer, regret breaking up with the Capricorn? Does Aleka, the Cancer, regret breaking up with the Capricorn? Up next will be Love Light with a donation reading. £10, I believe, is a full donation, is it? Is that equivalent to 14 US dollars? Because it's 14 US dollars on Super Chats. This person does think about you. There is a love bond still there between you, the Capricorn and the Cancer. There is still a love, family kind of union bond thing there. This person does think about you sometimes, and they wonder whether they made the right decision as well. So I don't think it's too much about regrets. It's like trying to work out whether it was the right thing to do at the time, or whether maybe they were hasty, you know, with their decision. But your answer, yes or no, do they have some sort of regrets about this? I'd have to say this is telling me yes. Okay, hang on, I've just got to get something. I'll be back in a sec. people. There's sometimes people in your lives. You'd like to trust them, but sometimes they just disappoint you quite badly. Anyway, guys, I just had to go and grab something just then. I wish Rhonda was on, or Joanna. They understand what I'm talking about here. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Love light. I just need to check that on the money thing. Let's write love light down in here. Yeah, there's some people in life, you know, you give them chances and you think that, yeah, you know, it's a good thing, on the right track. And then they just have a way of being very disappointing. Anyway, we've got detailed readings at $14 for Super Chat, US dollars, $7 US for minis, and $14 US is numerology. PayPal detailed readings are $11 US. Mini readings are $7 US. And then numerology is 14. All right. I don't know about you guys, but sometimes people are very good pretenders, and they can really can be very convincing at times. But they always get caught out in the end. People always get caught out when they're up to no good. Anyway, let me just check US dollars to pound. So 11 US dollars. Okay, yes, so that's a detailed reading for you, Love Light. Can I have your question, please? You're welcome, Breezy. Love Light. Yeah, it does. It's £9.20 is 11. Sorry, no, it's supposed to be 14, isn't it? Because you did Super Chat. Sorry, hang on a sec. It might be below. Oh, it's about £2 more. That's okay, Love Light. You've paid in the past and that. So we'll do, instead of doing 10 minutes, we'll set the clock for 7, and then when the clock goes off, we'll do a little bit extra. What?
Are you doing it online now?
Okay. Why, what?
That's all right. I won't cut the grass.
Why not? Just do it.
Too noisy.
It doesn't make any difference. All right, so yeah, that's a little bit less. All right, let's just move these. All right, so we'll set the clock for 7. Have we got a question there yet for you, Love Light? It's not working properly at the moment. Oh, you've paid £20. Okay, £20. Wow, well, that's too much now. Okay, so 20, let me reverse this. Let me work this out. All right, that's for a detailed and a mini reading put together. So you can do 2 questions, okay? Do 2 questions, Love Light. So you can do one question where we do a detailed reading, and 1 question where we do more of a mini reading. Love Light, if you do have PayPal, I'd much prefer PayPal in the future. PayPal doesn't take big chunks out of the money, and also PayPal is paid directly straight to me on the day, whereas this money you've paid now, I probably won't get it till either the end of December or even the end of January. That's what I don't like about Super Chat. It's not instant. Super Chat, I don't know where it goes, but I don't get it for a while. I just recently got paid for September, October payments. I got paid in November. So anyone that's been paying me Super Chats in September and October, I didn't actually get that money until November. So that's kind of crappy. But anyway, It all depends on how much I earn through super chats as to whether they'll pay me each month or whether they pay me every second month or even every 3 months. So yeah. All right. So what do we got now? Guys, what I might do is I'll do this detailed reading. Okay, so does the Virgo is my soulmate, connection with me, M, Cancer, finished, were no contact, they reach out, any messages on the next actions coming, thanks. Okay, so you were with a Virgo. The Virgo's name started with M, is it? Or no, M the Cancer. Hang on, who's the Cancer and who's the Virgo? So is the E the Virgo. Sorry, I can see E. E is the Virgo, M is the Cancer. So that's you've only got that question. Okay, so we'll do a full 10 minutes and then we'll do 3 yes and no's. Okay, so you'll have 3 yes and no things at the end of it. All right, so we'll do a full 10 minutes for this. Mama B, what I might do is, unless somebody else pays, I'll do a couple of the freebies and then I might shut the session and come back in about an hour or something. Okay, I'll just go check on something after this reading. Some people are very disappointing in life. I just tell everybody that. Some people are very disappointing. All right, here we go. Is E the Virgo? Any messages about E the Virgo and M the Cancer? Please show me this connection. Oh, you've paid for 2 minis, James. Good on you. Looks like I'm staying on then. I just thought that, you know, it might be a bit early for some people because I've been coming on at about 2 hours after this time right now. I wasn't planning. I was trying to do things different times just to see what happens. Okay. So M the Cancer with E the Virgo. Show me the connection, please. So we're going to put each one down. So you're the Cancer, I'm assuming. M the Cancer. M the Cancer, E the Virgo. Any messages and what's coming? Cancer, Virgo, messages. And we'll do bottom, bottom, bottom. Okay, starting off with your section of cards. I'm assuming you're the Cancer star sign. You've got a lot of love invested in this person. There has been disappointment, betrayal, not knowing what to believe, forced change of circumstances for you. You said there's been no contact. I think you said that. That would be where somebody is finished. There's been no contact. You want to know if there's going to be reaching out and everything. So this black 7 would be your stress, and this is where you're very loving, you're very fun, you want to have this great relationship with somebody, and your connection with this soulmate. I'm not sure who she is sitting on your Virgo side. This is someone that can be flirty, can be somebody interfering with this 10 of clubs here. The 10 of clubs can be gossip, it can be lies, it can be some sort of deception that went on, and I'm wondering if where the deception came from, which part it came from your side or her side, his side. I'm assuming this person's a male, but it might be not, might be wrong. So yeah, we've got someone that interfered here. There's gossip, there's jealousy, there's he said, she said, and this is where somebody was basically hanging around the wrong people, possibly lying about things. We do have third parties sitting here with your soulmate connection. We have some sort of truth and lies situation going on here, something hidden about this whole thing. It could be just like conversations and get-togethers and that, but with these threes tend to be a sexual connection between people. And I don't like it when it's one of each, because that's lies and deception, basically. So this is where your person's sitting. This is where you're sitting. You're ready to just have love and surprises coming in. You're hanging with the right people right now. You're doing the right thing for yourself. But you have got this hurt and pain and this longing to try and change someone or try and change the circumstances or whatever. With your person, I don't even know if they know what they really want right now. On the one hand, it's like they want some sort of freedom and be on their own. And they just don't want to deal with anything. They don't want to admit to anything. When we look at the connection between the two of you over here, it's showing a very, very broken connection. Like you said, there's no contact at the moment. There's broken heart going on. There's in two minds about each other. E is the Virgo, M is the Cancer. Yes, okay. Yeah, I'm just reading that. Let me just scroll down. You're the Virgo. Okay, so M is the Cancer, you're the Virgo. Okay, let me get that. Anyway, I'm going to restart. I'm going to restart because I should have read all of that. I'm going to restart and give you extra time. You did pay extra money anyway, so it doesn't really matter. So this time I'll set the clock for 8. All right, let's go at this again. So Love Light is the Virgo, and your name starts with E, and M is the Cancer, and they are the male. Okay, let's do it again. M is the Cancer, E is the Virgo, E is Love Light. So I'm just going to say Love Light's the Virgo, and E is the Cancer. Okay, here we go. You, Virgo, Love Light, Cancer, connection. Let's see if we get, still getting that black 7 there. Still getting all the love hearts here. Oh, this is a better thing on the outcome though. Better looking thing on the outcome. Still got a female sitting around here. Okay, so sitting on your side, we still have a lot of connection here, a lot of doing the right thing, a lot of longing for the past, a lot of love ready to give. You got a lot of friendship kind of stuff going on here. You got supportive people around you. You are showing up as very attractive, looking after yourself, but you are holding on to this connection to the Cancer. All right, so it's still the same sort of reading what I've seen for you. Now, when I look at the male Cancer, E, this is hanging around the wrong crowds. There's some sort of deception and lies here. Again, there is this broken heart, surprise, kind of not sure what to do kind of feeling. She's sitting there, but she's not showing up as the flirty female this time. She's showing up more as the caring, natured kind of person. This could be you. This could be your energy coming through. You're coming through as two different kind of females. Sometimes you're all fun and flirty and all about your health and well-being. Other times you're all about caring for other people. This could be his mother, a mother energy. It could be someone close to him that cares about him, or it could be you. I just feel like this is all the silence you're talking about, the breakup, things just not feeling right. There's some sort of confusion here in regards to love for this person and trying to do what's right, not just for yourself, but for other people. So that's sort of coming in like that. Okay, so it's still similar. I like that the 2 3s are missing when I reshuffled, because I didn't like the 2 3s sitting there together, one of each. It's like cheating, lying, deception, sitting on your person's part. And maybe that's what did happen. Now, when we look at a possible messages for the future, maybe in about 9 months, 9 months from when you broke up, or 9 weeks, the 9th of a month. This is the Virgo symbol as well, because it's September. So this is your own symbol sitting here. This would be reconciliation. The 5 of Hearts is sitting down, having a talk about whether there's anything that can be saved, whether there's anything that could start again. There is still a lot of love between the two of you with the 9 and the 10. but there is some issue, and it's got to do with the third party. So the third party cards are still coming up in this reading. So there is something to do with either your Cancer star sign person has somebody in the background, or yourself, there's somebody attached to you. You or this person you're connected to would have to make major changes, and I don't know whether they want to or whether you want to. Okay, so it does will they continue with the third party. This could be the ending of the third party because it's black, and it's not showing a red 3. If we had red and black 3 sitting together, it means it's going on right now. So that was sitting around in the first part of the reading where I was saying this cards was you, this cards was him, and this is the connection. So the third party thing was sitting around your person. This is a very strong connection with the 5, the 9s, and the 10s. This is a lot of love, a lot of connection, but this is, can it be fixed? Because this is like a forced change for either you or this person you're dealing with. I do feel you will come together to have a discussion about whether something could work. And it does look like an on and off thing, unfortunately, love life. It looks like he might show you some sort of affection and say, I've really missed you, blah, blah, blah. But then it's not working. And then there might be this, let's go out together, we really are meant to be together, because this is like all your dreams and your wishes coming true. So if your dreams and wishes that you two come back together, well, it's sitting right here as a possible future connection between the two of you. But the third party's sitting there with their arms folded. It's like they're still there, they're not gone. It can be where somebody's saying, I've just got to get this out of my life, I've just got to sort this out. Your ending card is showing all the hearts. So let's just do it the same sort of sequence with tarots now. A similar sequence. Okay, so we're looking, hopefully none of these are upside down. I don't like reading them upside down. Okay. So love light, the Virgo. M, the Cancer, sorry. Love light, the Virgo. Show me love light side, the Cancer side, and possible messages for the future. Here we go. You, okay, not going to do upside down. You're confused about whether to move forward or not. Them, they're being defensive. If you try to question them about something, they will lie or they'll cover up or whatever. Now, this can be the past where you were just deciding. This is where you break free from somebody as well, but it's sort of like, oh, I don't know. With them, this is all defensive behavior. Right now, it's showing 2 single energies, 2 people doing their own thing. Coming up, we have a possible invitation or a letter going on, communication going on between the two of you. Maybe wanting to talk about things moving forward. Something quickly happening here. So we've got slow energy and then fast energy. It's like once something changes, then it could be quite quick. With you want truth and honesty to move forward. You are deciding that you're just going to take one day at a time, but then all of a sudden you want to do everything like that overnight. So it's weird. It's like the energy's changing from slow to rushed. This is a love possible connection. To me, that's like a soulmate connection back towards you. And future is usually judgment. To me is where finally things will balance out and a very positive outcome. Bottom of the deck, we have a marriage symbol, togetherness symbol, long-term commitment kind of symbol. It was in reverse. We have world in reverse, which is something coming to an end. And we have 8 of Cups as well. I feel that if this thing at the moment, if it did try to come back together, something hasn't been solved or finished just yet. You know, like something's still got to be sorted out, and there's some sort of deception going on. This up here is defensive behavior. So when somebody goes into defense mode, defending somebody else or defending what they did or whatever, usually it's because they're hiding something. They are quite positive. There's nothing really negative here apart from right at the beginning, these two here. I think that for now you're being shown just go on one day at a time. Don't try and rush anything, because it does look like either this person's going to show you love again down the track in the future, but there is something that has to be sorted. So I'm wondering whether this, because these three were upside down, so this would be a marriage or a commitment that you or this person's in right now, and it's rocky. This is also where someone's trying to end something, but they haven't fully ended it. And this is also where someone says, I'm walking away from something, but they're not actually walking away. So they're all in reverse, but I wasn't going to read reverse. If we read them upright, some sort of connection that's going on right now, this is messages from the universe, some sort of connection that he is in or you're in, it is showing that there's some sort of finality to it and emotionally detaching from it. Now that may be messages to you that you may, for your own good, you might need to detach from this Cancer star sign just for a while. You might need to let it go for a while. Yeah. So what are you saying there? I don't know if it's going to finish or continue, because the ones that show that a finishing and a separation and finally detaching from it, they're all upside down. So that's where it looks like it's going to come to an end. And even in the normal poker deck, it's like there is still a lot of love bond there. I don't think the actual soulmate connection will ever go away. I think you're always, till the day you go, that connection will still be there with that person. But as far as being physically with that person, your cards are very off and on at the moment. It's like he needs to do his journey at the moment while you need to just try and detach from that journey. But I don't feel you personally are ready to completely detach from that journey right now. We'd need to look at it again maybe in a couple of weeks or something. Now the buzzer is going, so we're going to do 3 yes and no's for you at the end of this. So what you can say, don't write your questions on the screen. Just think about them in your mind. So question number 1 will be at the top. Question number 2 will be in the middle, and question number 3 will be at the bottom, okay? So we're going to do 3 yes and no's because you paid a double sort of whammy there. You paid enough for a full reading and a mini reading, but we're going to do 3 of these now on top, plus you've had extra time on your reading anyway. All right, so Love Light has 3 questions. Yes or no, give me an answer. Now, if I get a maybe, it's the questions just can't be answered right now. There's no definitive answer. So it's not showing me definitely that this is done, and it's not showing me that it's going to get back together. It's showing me in between phase at the moment. It is showing that 9 of Pentacles, which is single energy for both of you. But right at the very beginning, you had the 2 9s in red. And that's all your dreams, your wishes finally colliding, finally coming back together. But that third party card was sitting there. All right, here we go. First question is those 3. Second question from the middle is those 3. And bottom 3 is your third question. I say, think about your questions, yes or no. First question, yes or no. Okay, first question, we have a yes, a no, and a no-ish. It's more towards no. The messages, if you just want the messages, this is about being lucky. It can be about getting some sort of money or something, some sort of future plan. This is about secrets, stuff that's hidden that you don't really know right now. So this can be a maybe, because the secrets could be good secrets or bad secrets, okay? So this is yes, this is maybe. This question here is about heavy burdens, about something just being too much to take at the moment. It's like it used to be fun, then secrets, and then burdens. So yes or no for your first question, I can't really answer it because this is yes, maybe, and no. So there's no answer to the first one, just messages. Okay, second question is these 3. This would be more of a yes. This is happy home and contentment. This is making your choices, and usually whichever way you choose, it will work out. You may have to go on a certain journey for a little while longer, and then finally step out and try something different, but that's more of a yes. This here is about people trying to spoil things, annoy you, frustrations, all of that sort of thing. So that's what you've got there. And your last question, yes or no? This is in time. This is where you've got to wait for something. This is a rushed sexual desire kind of energy. It can be a new person coming in. It can be being top of your game in something. It's somebody that gets noticed, somebody that wants to be noticed, wants to be seen. It's a positive energy. It's a yes. This over here is finding your right direction. This is a yes. If you get on the right track, this is a yes. So you're being told it's all about timing at the moment and waiting. This can be a new adventure going on here, and this is finally feeling that you've got the right path in front of you. So I'm going to give you a maybe for the first question, a yes for the second question. Wasn't it a yes? Was it a yes? Yeah, I gave you a yes for the second question, even though this is no, maybe, and yes. So you had two questions that were maybe yes, maybe no. And your last one, I'm going to give you a yes, in time, yes. All right, that's you. Thank you so much, Love Light. Okay, let me just check something. Here we go. Because I did see another super chat come up. All right. So what have we got here? Got James. Did you put the string back in? That was a detail plus 3 questions. And somebody else did a super chat, didn't they? Guys, now if you've got PayPal, please use PayPal, not super chat. Thank you. Where's that other super chat? That was a mini for Leah. That's a mini over here. All right, so James, have we got your questions ready? James just bought an infrared light. Oh, is it? I thought infrared was the thing you use, like when you got an ache or a pain, you put the light on. I remember years before, probably when you were a baby, you used to use the infrared light and put it on, like if your arm was aching or your leg was aching or your back was aching, people used to use the infrared. Anyway, let's have a look. Oh, hang on, cancel. All right. Okay. James has purchased an infrared light. Is this a good investment? Is he going to have a good night? So that's just one question, right? You're going to be using this light before you go to sleep or whilst you're sleeping, or anyway, let's see. Is this a good investment for James? Will this improve his sleep? Try some ashwagandha, James. Try drinking tea with ashwagandha and tulsi tea. Look up tulsi tea for sleep. It helps me, like I might make some now if I'm feeling anxiety or something. Tulsi tea with ashwagandha, it's very calming. I haven't got any tea at the moment. I've got the, that's the 2 questions. Okay, so we're going to look, was the infrared light a good investment? Okay, I wasn't sure if it was 2 separate questions or what, whether you were going to use the light for sleep, because I'm thinking, how are you going to use that light for sleep? All right, was this infrared light a good investment? It's going to help with the female customers, clients. It's going to really, really help with pain. because this is all pain cards. This is where people have been trying different tablets or whatever, and they don't work, and then the pain can come down a little bit from the painkillers, but then the pain's 10 out of 10. So if we say that this is your client and she's not well, she's getting 8 out of 10 pain, she takes some painkillers or does some sort of medication, and then her pain's 4 out of 10, but very quickly her pain's 10 out of 10 again. This is showing me something healing over here. This is like rest, relaxation, and healing. But for some reason, I'm getting that it would work more with female clients for some reason. Even though I'm picking up on like muscle injury, tissue injury, because this is pain and injuries I'm seeing here, and this is a comfort. This is some sort of comfort. You may need to do some sort of learning thing about this, other ways of using the infrared. So you might need to do some sort of course or some sort of learning on which procedures and what things can help with this light. No money cards are coming up, so let's just have a look further down the track. It's showing me you'll get a lot of use out of it, but it's not showing me that it's actually going to cause you to earn more money or anything like that. It's just showing me, and again, females. Female, 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 female. This is a lot of work. This can be used up here for pain and suffering, injury. This down here would be using it for comfort, for healing, for sickness. Especially for something to do with the mind, because this is where somebody's mind is not rested, where somebody's confused or something. So I don't know how an infrared would help with any of that. But this would be more likely where somebody's not well, and this would be somebody that's injured. And to my knowledge, my little bit of knowledge about infrared, it's normally for injuries. And I think if I'm correct, if you had a cut or something in stitches, and then you use that infrared sometimes on the wound, I'm pretty sure it's something to do with healing with infrared. I might be wrong on that. It might have been UV light for that. Anyway, let's get some more. Show me what's going to happen with this investment that James has made into this infrared lamp. Is this a good investment? You know what I'm picking up on here? A hospital setting for some reason. Because the 10 here is representing to me hospital, and this would be like a nurse and hospital. You've actually got a sequence here about 9 months of pregnancy, baby girls, twins, 2 girls down the track. So it keeps coming out in your readings about twins and pregnancy for some reason, unless you're going to be using it on women who've had babies, something to do with babies. Yes, it's a good investment. There's the Ace of Pentacles. This is in good investment. You will be needing to learn something about it, James. You bought it just for yourself, but you will need to learn something about use of it. Well, for some reason, you may have bought it for yourself, but this is showing me about using it on females. Like for women needing to use it for something. So you might have some friend that has some sort of injury and that you start using it on them, or you might talk about it when you're at work and someone says, can you bring it into work, and you end up using it on their leg or something, you know what I mean? So just be on the lookout for that. It looks like you're going to be learning something here where you could actually be using it with work, incorporating it into your work. But was it a good investment as far as the tarots go? Yes, yes, yes. This is something you should have done. But I do like the 4 and the 9, because this is about healing and rest and recuperation, and anything that was going up and down and pain and all of this, this is where it's settled. This down here is showing like things that you want to happen here. Yeah. I don't know if the lot of work thing means that you'll be able to work better from using that thing. You know, like you'll be able to work more. All right, let's see. Okay, James, yes or no? Yeah, or for some reason when I ask about that lamp, James, it's talking about using it with women, pregnancy, babies, birth. For some reason it's showing that. It was all female energy came out in that reading. Okay. So no for James. Your answer is if you're prepared to take a chance and in time. These are all positive cards. So it's a yes answer, but you're being told to take a chance on something, to wait. You need, the timing needs to be right. And then this is a new project, a new adventure. It can be in time, not too far away, there's going to be a child. And this is something I know you've been waiting for. But the answer to your question, your first question is yes. All right, so that's the first one for James. Okay, Leanne will be after this next mini reading. So James, you wanted to know about sleep. Okay, James. So James, I don't know if you were thinking about using that lamp for work, but you might need to look into that. It might be something that you can use and take it along to work or something. A lot of people might be interested in that kind of technology. Will James be getting a good restful sleep tonight? Will James get a good restful sleep tonight? Okay. Oh, it's Leah, not Leanne. Sorry, Leah. James, it's going to be on and off as far as the sleep goes. This is stress to the max. This is rest and recuperation and feeling quite good. I don't know if you're only getting about 4 hours sleep at the moment, but it does look like over the coming days, weeks or whatever, you will start to sleep better. Down here, this is success as far as we look at things with sleeping. There's something going around and around in your mind, James, something bugging you. I feel like it's work with the diamonds and the working card here. It's disappointment as well. There's something to do with disappointment here. I don't know if there's something going on around your mother, your father, but this is showing me your mind. This is where you're stressed or you're in pain with illness or whatever. This is where you're resting and you're feeling quite good. This is where you wake up in the middle of the night and then you stay awake. You start thinking about things, your mind, like if you're anything like me and you get woken up for whatever reason, once you're awake, your brain will start going tick, tick, tick. If you're lucky, like I was, I woke up at 20 to 4 this morning from a dream that I was having, a nightmare. Went to the bathroom and went back to bed and went back to sleep around 4:30 and didn't wake up till 9 o'clock. If you're lucky, you'll be like that. And that's what this looks like. It looks like you go to bed, if you get into a habit of, oh God, I hope I'm going to sleep tonight, you can get yourself in a mind bender where your mind says, oh God, I didn't sleep last night, I only got 4 hours, or I only slept for 2 hours and went back to sleep and then I slept for 2 hours. This is showing me someone with an up and down broken pattern. This is you sorting it out over here. But as I suggested, have a look at Tulsi tea. It's Tulsi with ashwagandha or even ashwagandha capsules, just like an hour before bed or something, and it helps settle the mind. That's if it works for you. I found that if I had strong Tulsi tea with ashwagandha in it, it did cause stomach upset for me. So I had to make it weaker and only have 1 cup a day. And the capsules don't do anything to me apart from make me feel calmer, which I might go and get one right now because I'm feeling a bit of anxiety for some reason. And I know what the reason is. Oh my God, got sleepless nights. Okay, so this is balance and harmony. And this is when you feel happiness and love and some sort of comfort from a female. This is showing you very relaxed, very good and balanced. Other times, this is showing you awake, stressing, having nightmares, worried about your future, worried about what you've got to do. And this is deciding whether to offer something or not. Because this is usually, it can be an offer of taking something, like you might decide to go to a doctor, or you might decide to use some natural kind of thing to make you sleep. I don't know if in where you live it's allowed, but the CBD oil, I believe, is apparently amazing for some people for sleep. Not that I'm promoting that. To my knowledge, out here in Australia, some places are allowed and some places are not. I do know you can get it from a doctor on script in Australia for certain things. So, your main question, will you get some good sleep? Sometimes yes, sometimes no. I think that you might be lucky to get a solid 4 hours at this stage because there's too much going on in your mind. This is where you're balanced and you're feeling good, you're sleeping, and this is where you wake up and you're starting to stress. And if you're anything like me, James, if you wake up in the middle of the night and you've been having a run of bad nights, you get into this mode where you're grateful for like that 4 hours. You're thinking, oh well, at least I had 4 hours. You might have to work on a sleep meditation thing as well. This is telling me eventually it will be good, but I do feel you might be refusing to take something or try something with this being upside down, because somebody might be offering you something and you're not sort of deciding to take it or not. Yeah, so that's what we've got there, James. Funny enough, these cards here mean baby girl, cesarean birth, a marriage, a commitment, and being a new parent down the track, because the black cards, this is the hospital. So this is something about a delivery and a baby coming out in this reading as well. You're always getting this. Some days when I read, you get baby boys and twins. Some days when I read, you get baby girls and twins. But the common thing is twins. Common thing is twins. All right, James, let's do your question. And then Leah, you're up next. Here we go. I'm doing very badly as far as reaching my targets this week. I mean, I was only online short briefly yesterday. I did think there was something else going down today, but it hasn't happened. Anyway, James, yes or no? Enough of my problems. Yes or no for James. Okay, James, you have in time, waiting. You have wishes coming true, which is yes. And then this card over here, it's a tower, but it's not a tower where disaster. This is more about watching from afar. This can be where you observe at the moment. You're being told to observe. But the answer to your question that you just thought about, I'd have to say it's probably a yes. In regards to the question we were looking at just now about sleep and that, it's funny that the moon's come out, because it might be telling me that on certain stages of the moon you sleep really well and other stages you can't sleep properly. So I might be suggesting for you that you journal. Start journaling the sleep. Why are you awake? What did you do that day? What did you eat before you went to bed? Were you thinking about something? Did you wake up because you're dreaming about something? And then have a look, what stage is the moon at? Because at the moment we're just going in through, we've had the new moon, I think it was on the 24th, was it? So we've come out of the phase of the new moon, and I think the full moon is around the 5th or the 6th. Somebody might know when the full moon is. If you can post that on my channel, that'll be good. But yeah, I'd be starting to journal. Start to journal and have a look at what's going on with this sleeping with you, and you might come down and isolate what the trigger is, because this is where you find out something. This is where you're watching and you're observing your own behavior or what's going on for you. But I do feel that you've been stressing about your work. You've had a bit of illness going on at the moment. So yeah, understandable. Anyway, guys, Leah, let me see, is Leah's question there on the super chat? Leah. Hey there, G-Ram, welcome back. Where's this super chat at? Okay, Leah, we need your question, please. Leah. On the free list, what have we got on the free list? We've got Breezy and A were done. We've got Mama B, Lisa, Acel, Love Light ended up paying, so we'll remove Love Light. Chio Benanko is on there, so up next on the free list would be Acel and Chio Benanko. And then we got some spots here for a couple of other people. What do you need to know right now? Okay, so this is just general messages for you. Okay. Let me just check. Can't believe this with PayPal. This is the worst I've done in over a year, I think. 2 days online. How long have I been online? Nearly an hour. This is not looking good this week. Luckily, I did well last week. Might be 1 week good, 1 week not so good. And moving into Christmas, it's probably going to get tough for a lot of people. All right, here we go. I think in general terms around the world, the economy for some people is really just not that great. Other people are doing great, but most people not. Here we go, Leah. Thank you for your donation. If you have PayPal, I'd really appreciate it next time, Leah, to use PayPal. Thank you. Leah wants to know, what messages does Spirit have her? What do it have for her? What does Leah need to know, please? What does Leah need to know, please? What does Leah need to know? Okay, obviously we need to give you these. Okay, I'm going to give you all of these. What does Leah need to know? L-E-A-H. Okay, Leah. We've got 2 females coming out here. Normally when I see 2 females, it's where mother and daughter, sisters, best friends, people gathering together. You do have a 9 and a baby boy here, so that's 9 months and baby boy. This is something to do with someone having a baby. There's some sort of news coming in. There's also some male sitting here that may come from the past. There may be an apology on its way. There may be some sort of reconnecting with somebody from your past here. Not necessarily a love connection. It could just be somebody you worked with. It could be some friend of yours. I do feel a male energy though with the 5 sitting right there next to the Jack, because the Jacks can be male or female. I do feel in the past there's been some things you've been trying to work out, some disappointments in the past, some frustration, possibly even some gossip, where you're coming at it from one point of view and maybe a close friend of yours or a relative is coming at it from another point of view. This does look like it's going to turn around, where you're going to use whatever this negative thing was to your advantage in the future. There's something you've been hoping for, something you've been wishing for. It's right around the corner. It does look like your messages are mostly based around personal things, love life, friendships, connections. The other thing I'm seeing here is it could be about health. If there has been somebody not well at the moment, this would be the person not well. Can be, again, a mother, a friend, a relative of some kind. This would be the doctor, and this would be where things have got pretty damn tough for this person. This is a turnaround for the better. There is something identified here where the person's not doing the right thing for their own health and well-being. When I see something like that, we use the example of a diabetic. A diabetic knows that they're not supposed to eat sugar, chocolate, too much carbohydrate, things like that. This would tell me that the person's not abiding by that kind of rule, and once they do, they have good health returned. Okay, so there's something going on with a health problem that turns around. The other messages you're getting here are from people who've passed on. So the people that have passed on, this is showing me something to do with September. So they may have been born or died in September, or it may be your birthday or something in September with the 9s sitting there. They're showing me male and female energy, so I'm not sure who they are. The 9, the 18 means something, and 99 could be the number of a house, a business, something like that. It could be something to do with a song as well. But yeah, there is some sort of spirit protector around you trying to bring peace and happiness here. If somebody close to you or something lost a child, a pregnancy or something recently, it's like the people on the other side are saying they're with us, they're protected. But they're also showing that if someone did lose a pregnancy or they've been trying to get pregnant, that there is a pregnancy coming. So there's something to do with pregnancy, something to do with a reunion, a lot of happiness and things, a lot of wishes coming true here. But someone with their health, this could be you too, like if you're not supposed to have salt or you're not supposed to eat takeaway or whatever it is, this could be them telling you that if you want to feel healthy and you want to be happy, you need to start taking the right responsibility for yourself and your own well-being. Doctor can only do so much. You've got to do your own thing. Okay, so let's see, what other spirit messages have we got? You may be feeling very loved and very happy very, very soon as well. I'm seeing a lot of love around you here. A female in spirit, she may have been very sharp, but she was very concerned for everybody's well-being when she was alive. Okay, this is normally something to do with a pregnancy announcement. It can be a new friendship coming in towards you. In the past, it looks like there's been a lot of stubborn behavior, a lot of brick walls in front of you. This is where a new beginning, finally making that plan to move forward. Someone want to help you and hold your hand along the way. So make sure that if someone's offering help that you say, yes, thank you, please help. Don't try and do things on your own. That's what we have there for you, Leah. Now, just what I do with a mini reading, because Leah, I think you're new. What I do with mini readings, you get one free yes and no, the same as the yes and no list that is free. So just think about a yes and no question in your mind right now, Leah. Okay, Leah. Leah has a question in her mind. Please give her messages for the last part of her reading as well as a yes or no answer, please. So just think about a question in your mind, Leah, and we will see what the cards have to say. You might not get a straight, clear answer. You might get yes, no, and maybe. When that happens, it usually means that you already know the answer, or it's the wrong timing for the question, or it's the wrong question that you're asking. Anyway, hopefully you either get a yes or a no, and plus you get some nice messages here. Okay, that would be a yes depending on the other cards. This is a taking a chance, and this is happy home. This is a yes. Whatever your question was just now is a yes. You've got luck on your side here. You're being told to take a gamble, take a chance on something, or give somebody a chance. You need to know just how much you're worth and what people think of you, and this can be about your talents, hidden talents. It's time to let that out. If you can sing, sing. If you can dance, dance. This can be all about being artistic. It can be about being showy, being in front of people. It can be about admiration. But this is yes. This can be about having some fun too, but it also can be sexual, the energy on this card. This here, as I said, this is telling you it's time to take that chance, time to have a go. And this here is about healing and home and family and get-togethers and coming together and support. But your answer to your question is yes. Anyway, thank you, Leah. Moving right along, have we got, I think we've got a PayPal, have we? I'm just going to go and grab a tablet. Whoa. Oh, I thought that was a huge payment then. It's not. It's just the total of the PayPal. All right, so this is Gerardo. You've paid again. Thank you, Gerardo. So that's G-Ram. Welcome back, G-Ram. One of my newbies who's decided to start having paid readings. Thank you so much. I'm always looking for some newbies to come and join us, and along with the oldies. Okay, Mama B, so we've got G-Ram up next. G-Ram, we need your question. I'm just going to go and grab something. All right, I am back. All right, so we're waiting for GRAM. What should you know? So just a general reading GRAM, just whatever messages come out about work, money, health, love, whatever I get. Okay, no problem. Thank you for your donation. Now, guys, the donation lines are open. Not sure how long I'll stay on line today. It all depends on whether the donations keep flowing. But a cell and Chio Benanko, that's who I've got on my free list. Mama B, who have we got on the free list? What do we got there? Acel, Chio Benanko, yourself, Lisa, and Dai Dai. Okay, we'll put Dai Dai in. So what would that be? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's spots for 3 people, Mama B, if other people come in and want a free reading. There's spots for 3 people if I get there. You know how it always works on here. All right, so GRAM, we're just doing generalized messages for you. Thank you for your donation today, GRAM, much appreciated. All right, here we go. Gerardo wants some messages. What does Gerardo need to know? Show me what Gerardo needs to know. Show me ups and downs, problems and past. Show me current situation and show me possible future predictions for GRAM Gerardo. The Mexican, I remember from yesterday, you said you were Mexican. Name's Gerardo. I can't remember who you were asking about yesterday, but you were asking about a particular person. Anyway, here we go. Gerardo wants to know past or problem areas at the moment, current situation and possible outcomes. There you go. Past, problem area, current, and future. Oh, future's looking damn good down here, especially around work. Okay, past and problem area. We have disappointment, anger, frustration. We have somebody that irresponsible with their actions. But we also have where you're dedicated. Like if you're meant to do something, you do it. You get committed to a journey, whether this is a job, a person, whatever it is. There has been some disappointments in the past. There has been some sort of anger, some sort of battle. You are showing signs of somebody in spirit here. I feel this person was alive. They weren't exactly what you would call extremely healthy. But nobody expected that they wouldn't be here anymore, and it's like they're here and then bang, they weren't here anymore. I do see a female energy around that. This can be telling you in regards to your own health that to be on the lookout for things that are hereditary, stuff that's within the family, coming from the female line. So whatever your mother, your grandmother, your aunties, if there's something common within the family in regards to health, you're being told to keep an eye on that, keep that in check. And I'm feeling pains in my chest area, around the heart, the blood, and even like above the stomach. So there's something to keep an eye on there with all of that. In regards to friendships, relationships, I see a desire here. You've got a strong desire for this lady here. I see that you would like to be in a solid commitment with this person, but there has been a lot of battles here. Either you or her, changes need to happen. There's also showing me something to do with distance as well. Okay, so that's past and problem areas. Sitting around you right now, I see you mostly hanging around the right people. This is you being in the right crowd, the right time, feeling quite contented. New friendship is floating around you at the moment, new people that might want to take part in something that you're doing. I do see sometimes you might slip off the rails a bit, and there could be some crowd you hang around that you need to finally walk away from. There's something new coming up in regards to work. Could be some sort of bonus. The problem I'm seeing with that in regards to work is this would be where you work about 8 hours, and this is where your pay doesn't reflect what you do. This is like 5 hours pay for 8 hours work. So sometimes when I see a 3 sitting next to this kind of symbol, it can mean that your mum or your dad or somebody is asking you to come and help out, and you put in a lot of effort and you help out, but it's a love job, basically. It's not a money kind of thing. There is some news coming in about somebody that's pregnancy. It's probably their second pregnancy. They may have the first pregnancy, maybe it didn't work. Or they've just got it, this is their second child, but there is something to do with a pregnancy and a baby boy coming into the picture. This is a lot of fun here as well. This is like going to a party, drinks and celebration, food. Just be careful that if you're sensitive to particular foods or drinks or whatever, just don't overindulge. This can be overindulgence here. There is a message here, don't get involved in gossip either. Somebody might be telling you, oh, you know, I really like this person, and you know that that person's married or whatever. It's telling you to listen, talk, but don't get involved, don't suggest or whatever, because this could be something that turns around and comes back on you. There may be some reconnection in the past coming up around you at the moment as well. Now, moving forward in the future, I said that this looks good as in regards to work. I don't know if you're planning on wherever you work right now, whether you're planning on leaving there or whatever, because this can be finishing a job because something new comes up and it's something you like. It can be a promotion. It can be, if you're the boss, employing somebody underneath you. But yeah, this is like two bosses having a decision-making time, and then this is somebody new coming in or a new adventure there. But to have this, something ends. Okay, so that's what we got as far as the poker deck goes. Let's get the same sort of situation here. 3 cards for past or problem area, 3 cards for right now, and 3 cards for future. Now guys, I haven't done a demo on the numbers at the moment, but if you're wanting numerology, it is well worth it. It's a one-off kind of reading. So if I did your numerology numbers today, you don't need to be paying again and again to get the numbers done. You know, it's a one-off kind of reading. It's not like where you do questions like this. All right, here we go. Gerardo, past or problem area. Lack of commitment sitting there upside down. All right, sitting around you now. We're going to turn these. This can be frustration, and right now you're waiting for something to happen, but you're getting bored with it. You're waiting for something to happen. All right, bottom of the deck. All right, so we're looking at a few things here. We'll look at this as past, present, and future, and we'll look at this past, present, future that way. So first up, past this way, or problem area. This is starting something new, wanting something to happen really quickly, but then somebody else wasn't ready. This is like some sort of commitment or deciding that you want to do something, but it's upside down. So one or the other wasn't ready for something here. So something kind of went a bit astray. If we look at this as the past, this was upside down. This can be someone slow and steady. This can be somebody getting impatient, waiting. And then this down here is a declaration of love for the future. All right, so let's just stick to the plan. Right around you right now, as I said, this hangman was upside down, but all of these were upside down, so I flipped them. This is you hanging and waiting, and then finally the wait will be worth it. This is something coming towards you, and it's going to take some time. King of Pentacles just simply means that long-term commitment is going to take time, and you need to wait. You need to just wait and take your time day by day. We do have an energy about the double kings, about work again. This is something new coming in. This is a decision being made. It's something you've been hoping for. So work is looking good. Work is looking like their options are going to be there. Future outcomes, the buzzer's going already. So future outcomes is just showing in the love life, if you wait, you're prepared to wait, there will be something finally coming. In regards to your working life, it's showing me something you've been aspiring to, something you've been waiting for. There's going to be more than one option in regards to work, love, friendships, and possible travel. Possible travel and change. Underneath it all, you need to take time out sometimes. You need to relax. You did have a few different star signs showing up there, Virgo, and then other earth signs, and then also there was an Aquarius star sign, and what else have we got there? Taurus. So yeah, you got earth signs showing up, Taurus, Virgo, air signs, and water signs as well. So a few different signs showing up there, energies. All right, so let's finish this reading with last messages from the top and the bottom, but also 2 yes and no's for you for a detailed reading. Okay, Gerard has 2 questions in his mind. So just think about 2 things you want to know right now, a yes or no answer. Hopefully we get a yes or no, not a maybe. Maybes are frustrating. Okay, 2 questions for Ram, yes or no. First question is a yes. You're being told to learn from the past, be wise like the owl, make firm decisions about what you want. You've got the star here. The star is your hopes, your dreams, your wishes. It can be being the star at work. It can be being a star on stage. Can somebody being your star? And then you've got the soulmate connection here. This is something that could go on forever. There's some sort of love connection going on here. But this is yes, yes, yes for your first question. Second question from the bottom of the deck, we have yes, maybe, and maybe. Your second question is not a full straight out yes, but it looks like in time it could be a yes. You're being told that there may be some sort of successful money kind of thing going on. You're also being told to be careful and find out all the information. The coffin is all about secrets. So somebody's holding something back, or you might be holding something back. And then you're being presented with a doorway. So coming up, you may be choosing between jobs, people, locations, whatever. So there's a lot of different things going on there. It's really hard when I read like that, Gerard, because there's so many different versions of what I'm seeing in front of me. And usually somebody says, I want to know all about my love life, or they say, I want to know about my job. So when I'm trying to get it all into one quick reading, all of it, it gets a bit confusing sometimes. But anyway, make sure that you bookmark this reading or save it for later. Put down in the comments box, not this box that you're texting in right now, the comments section below the video. I don't know if you can access that right now because you're in the live chat, but if you can go into the comments box, write down what time your reading started. So anybody paying for readings, I suggest you write down what time the reading starts. That way you can come back and listen to it next week, the next week. And you know, you can go back to like your reading you had yesterday, you can go back to that next week, and you can just touch base with it and see if things start to make sense or unfold. Okay, up next, what have we got? How you doing, Chris? Welcome back. Okay, so we're back onto the free list, are we? We're done with all the payments for now. Hopefully we get a few more coming in. I'm really behind the 8 ball this week. I'm going to have to find time over the next 3 days. I'm hoping that the hubby's going to play here at home on Thursday, because if he does, I'll come online again for quite a few hours on Thursday. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. If not, I'm going to have to find a location where I can go live somewhere else, or I'm just going to have a bad week. Yeah, I haven't even reached the target for 1 day at the moment, but I wasn't online long enough yesterday, so that caused a problem. So it looks like I'm going to have to stay online a little bit longer than usual today. All right, so let's have a look at Estelle and Chio Benanco's yes and no freebie questions. Let's have a look. Estelle, will I meet my future husband and get married next year? I am Capricorn. Will Estelle meet and marry her future husband by next year? She is Capricorn. Wow, that's something really quickly you're wanting to happen. Usually people meet and they're together for at least a year and then they get married in most places. But to meet and get married in the same year, although I did it. I met my husband in the August and we were married by February the following year. So, yeah, it was like 6 months later, or 5 months. I think it was 5 months. Anyway. Will Estelle meet and be getting married? Meet her future husband and be getting married in the coming year. Good luck. This looks like a yes. Someone's watching you. Someone appreciates who you are. They desire you. This is your guides trying to show you what's in front of you right now. And this is, be careful of illusion though. This can be where someone is not too sure. They're not too sure whether you like them or they like you. I definitely feel you'll be meeting somebody that's going to be your husband. As far as getting married, that would be a second question. But as far as meeting the person that you will be your husband, I think it's going to happen next year. With this bottom of the deck, we've got the third chakra. That's about balance and family and connection. So, yeah, I'm getting a yes there for Estelle. Okay, Estelle and Chio Benenko, what do we got for you? Will G, the Cancer, return? He acted like he adored me, but then he ghosted me. We don't have contact. I am Cancer. Oh, 2 Cancers together, that'll be tough. Chio Benenko wants to know. Chio wants to know. Estelle, your question said, will you meet your future husband and marry that person next year? So I was looking at, will you meet that person that you're going to marry? And I get a yes, that you're going to meet that person. Whether you get married next year, we'll have to say, if you meet the person next year, will you marry that person? Will you end up... Basically, that answer is yes, because I got a yes there. Anyway, let's get back to this. Will G, the Cancer, return to Chio Benenko? Will G, who said he adored her, will he return? Will he return? It looks like we've got a PayPal donation. Oh, James donated again. Thank you, James. James, we keep seeing that about twins. Didn't you say somebody else did a reading on you before and said something about twins as well? It does look likely that you're going to have some sort of reunion with the community thing here. It may be where you go somewhere and he goes somewhere and you come into contact with each other, Chio Benenko. This is someone that appreciates you, and this is about going out somewhere together. So I do feel there will be a reconnection between the two of you down the track. I'm not sure when. But it does look like it's within groups of people, and this is a yes as well. These cards are all yes about coming back and some sort of reconnection with each other. It may just be a friendship though, nothing more. And it may also be just groups of people all together and you hang in the same sort of circle or know the same people. But I do feel that's a positive kind of answer that I seen just then. All right, that's Chio Benenko. So we've got James. James, you've decided to do another one. Thank you, James. Okay, James, so doing another mini. Ooh, okay. Sorry, guys, I'm just, yeah, when something happens with me, if somebody... I don't know, some sort of deception or lies or something that disappoints me, then it sort of eats at me, you know. And I like to do my own readings to see if I get a yes and a no answer about a particular thing. And yeah. Anyway, James, let's set the clock. Enough about my business. Here we go, James. Okay, so this is in the future. Will James be with someone in the future that has twins? Will James be with some lady and have twins in the future? And I wonder if it's going to show me twin boys or girls, because it's showed me both. I wonder if it's one of those twins where you have a boy and a girl. I know a lot of people that have both. You know, they have a set of twins, but they're boy and girl. Will James be having twins with some lady in the future? Will James be the father of twins? Will James be the father of twins? So this is going down the future. Okay, so this is being a parent. This is the connection between you and this person. There's the female energy. There's your mysterious energy. And this is a yes. This is a document. There's a cesarean. There's a double threes. I was waiting for a double. Double threes is double fertility. It does look like it's going to be because you or the female have some sort of fertility issue. Yeah, so it does look like that's why it would be twins. Because if the female's having trouble getting pregnant or something, they may have to take her egg, something like that, and implant the baby. Implant the, what do you call it? Oh gosh, I can't even think. Because this usually is fertility issues. This is a cesarean birth. So twins are normally born via cesarean. Not all the time, but a lot of the time I know people that have got twins, they were all born via cesarean because the belly is just so damn big and it can get very dodgy with two babies coming out, you know, like one coming out and then the other one still in. Yeah, most people I know that have twins, they've had them via cesarean. So that would represent cesarean. That would represent the two babies. Now, the 4 represents baby girl. The jack represents boy. And the 5 underneath it represents a boy. So let's keep going. James in the future. There's another 3 there. Double girls. We got double twin girls here. We got the hospital. We got the doctor. We got the yes. Yeah. And I was saying, will James father twins in the future? So, yes, you will. I'd have to say this is a big fat yes. I wonder when. I wonder when this is all going to happen. Hopefully next year. Hopefully you meet this person very soon. And then you end up saying, guess what? Do you know anyone called Abigail, James? Because the name Abigail or Abby just come to my mind. Unless it's for somebody else in the room right now. I just heard the name Abigail or Abby in my head. It might be the name of the child, one of the babies. Show me James in the future with twins. Show me James in the future with twins. This is the journey you'd go on. This is the journey of love, and this is a fertility. When we're looking at pregnancy, and that 3s to me are the uterus, the ovaries, the fertility symbol, the sexual symbol. So you've got a 3 sitting here. These are also positive cards about, yes, you would be fathering babies. They will be twins. It might be more than one set of twins. So maybe you're going to get a set of girls and then you're going to get a set of boys or something. Or maybe the 3s are meaning a set of twins and then one child. My money is on looking at just this reading, a set of twin girls after you've had a boy. one baby, one boy, and then a set of twin girls, and 3 children in total. That's what my prediction is, James. So hopefully this is all coming along very, very soon. You know, one thing I did notice in this reading, all of these cards and the tarots, no queens come out. No women card, no woman card come out at this point. Because it's working with future prediction on what that would be. Anyway, James, let's do a yes and no. Just think about a question now, James. Yes or no? We'll do 2 for you, James, because you've done 3 donations today. So do yes or no at the top, yes or no at the bottom. Okay, 2 questions for James. Yes or no at the top, yes or no at the bottom. Here we go, James. All right, James, this is yes, this is yes, this is maybe or no. This is all about burdens and overload. This is whatever efforts you put into your work, to relationships, whatever, you will reap what you put in. It's kind of like a karma card to me. Like if you put out bad energy, you're going to get bad energy. You put out good energy, you're going to get good energy. This has been very lucky. And this is also can be after a long journey that you get the dessert, what you deserve, like you get a good thing coming. I'm going to give you more of a yes on your first question. Second question is wishes coming true, observing from a higher point, and then the female energy. Now she can be fertility, sexual, desire. She can be somebody talented, top of her game, a manager. She can be a singer, performer. She can be a flirty energy as well. But this is usually fertility, sexual. But yeah, this is a yes. This is a yes. This is a maybe. So you got 2 questions that are yes, maybe. Maybe yes. There's no in there. No came out in these cards. This thing here has come out with you before, James. You're being told to take a closer look. Just sit back and observe at the moment. Watch different people's reactions or what's going on, or maybe look at their Facebook or whatever. Alrighty, James, thank you so much. What are we on to? Chio Benanko. We did that one, didn't we? Yeah, we did that one. Mama B, I've already done Chio Benanko, so that's DD. Who's here? Who's here at the moment waiting for readings? What do we got going on at the moment? Just going to have a drink while we're waiting. Lisa, did we ever do those numbers for you? Because I might do a demonstration on the numbers for you today. Wow. I'm going to have to go online again another day if it doesn't pick up with the things. No, what's going on now? What have we got going on now? Mama B, I read Chio Benanko about will the person return, and James is done. This must be all delayed. I'm just waiting for it to catch up at the moment, guys. So I'm just going to read a few things here while I'm waiting for this to catch up. So Lisa, if you can hear me, Lisa. Lisa, did we do the numbers on you and a particular person? Oh, that's your question there, Lisa. Okay, we'll have a look at that. Hang on a sec. All right, sorry guys. Where are we up to? You're a Cancer and Gary. Okay, well, so what are we up to? So I already did the numbers for you, Lisa. Okay, no worries. Will Gary and you meet up in the future? Currently, he lives in America. We're just friends for now. Will there be anything more? Okay, so we'll do a quick yes and no, and we'll add a few cards for that, Lisa. And then Mama B, it looks like it's you. I think everybody else is gone. Who's in the room right now? Let me just check on online. What's it showing on my channel? Showing 5 people. So that would be Lisa, Mama B, probably me because I've opened it in my phone, and 2 other people, which possibly is James if he's still here, and I think Chris is here, isn't she? Really, Chris is here. Chris, were we doing any reading for you? I've got to turn that down. Okay. Sorry guys, I know I sound a bit flat today. It's just something happened earlier, and when certain things happen with me, it eats at me about things. So it's just sometimes you put your faith in something and then you get disappointed, and it's just makes a person feel a bit flat. Anyway, let's have a look for you, Lisa. Let's try and pick myself up a little bit. Okay, Lisa, will Gary and you meet up in the future? Will there be something between Lisa and Gary in the future? Will there be something between Lisa and Gary in the future? Probably not at this stage, Lisa. This is where trying to work out a balance, and you did say that he's currently in another country. This broken heart, it could be your broken heart waiting, it can be his. It can mean like three of swords energy, where he's got somebody else, or you end up with somebody else. But yeah, this is usually a broken energy between 2 people not coming together. There is an attachment between the 2 of you. You do have the walking away card, but this walking away card is where the person's still holding on an attachment to a person from the past. Yeah, so it's not looking very likely that there will be something more other than the friendship and the online kind of connection for now. Down the track, it could change because we do have loving, caring connection here. So I do feel that for now, it's just going to be this online talking backwards and forwards for now. But in the near future, no. It doesn't look like it's more, and it doesn't look like it's actually where he's going to come to you or you're going to go there or whatever for now. For now. I don't know. You said he's from your past, didn't you? Did you say he's from the past? He's somebody that returned from your past? I'm just wondering if in the past was it good or not so great. We'll go and he currently is friends for now. So these are just friends across the internet or something, and you're wondering whether he'll actually end up coming towards you. It's not looking likely, Lisa. We'll do a couple of these. Mama B, it looks like it's you. Next. And then I might just turn this off. I could try and come back online around 2 o'clock or something. See if there's some people that want to donate at 2 o'clock, and we can do another round of freebie readings as well at 2 o'clock. But anyway, I think we'll just get yours done, Mama B, unless somebody pays. And then I'll turn this off for a while and think about coming back online later. Or depends on how I'm feeling as well, because I'm feeling a bit out of sorts at the moment. Your messages today for you, Lisa. We've got about going on a journey. Something happy's coming your way. Something that's going to make you feel good. This did come out upside down. This is all about your intuition and trusting in what you feel or what you believe. I don't feel you're really listening to your own guidance, your own intuition at the moment, Lisa. You need to make more contact between you and your intuition, because your gut feel, your intuition will be telling you something. And you might be going into a fantasy land about something, or you might be thinking, no, this person's not like that, or whatever. So yeah, trust more in your own guidance, your own intuition. And let's give you 2 of these. 2 of these for Lisa. Mama B, can we have your question? Because it looks like I'm signing out. I don't know what you're saying. No, he is not. This is so delayed, so I don't know what I asked you, and you're replying, no, he is not. I asked you, was he from your past? And you said, no, he's not. Okay, so he's not from your past. Anyway, this is just messages for you, top and bottom. Something you've been wishing for, hoping for is around the corner. And this is about getting yourself out there, because this is where people desire you. So there's more than this Gary person. You know what I mean? There's other people that are trying to get your attention. There's other people that admire you. There's other people that look at you and think, oh, I'd like to know her. I'd like to get to know her better. So that's... so the heartbreak card coming out makes sense to you. What did we have? Yeah. So this is the healer. Like, he's healing from something. He's healing from heartbreak, and he's trying to detach from something. But your question, yes or no, is he going to connect with you? Is it going to be something more? At the moment, no. Probably because of this. Because he's trying to heal from what happened to him, and he's still connected somehow to the heartbreak person. Yeah. Anyway, you are desired by somebody out there, probably him, but also there might be somebody else looking at you and you don't even realise when I see that. And bottom of the deck, we got an annoying situation sitting there. Okay, let me see on my phone if it's more forward. No, it's just still showing me everything about Lisa. No one's here for free readings, no worries. Mama B, let's do yours and I'll turn this thing off. Because I'm feeling a bit out of sorts at the moment. I'm a bit pissed off about something at the moment. It's influencing how I'm feeling at the moment. Maybe that's why the energy, I'm giving off a pissed off energy at the moment, so I might need to just step away from this and go out and buy some stuff to make a wedding cake. I'm making a wedding cake next week, so Hopefully I'm not in this kind of mood when I'm making a wedding cake, because the wedding cake will turn out shit if I'm feeling like this. It's funny how one person can do something that can disappoint you so much that it just makes you annoyed, upset, angry. Anyway, I'm just waiting for your question, Mama B. Thanks, Lisa. Thank you for helping. What are we looking at for you today, Mama B? Oh, you donated. You're lucky, Gerda. I was just about to turn this thing off. If I'd done Mama B's question, which she hasn't posted yet, if I'd done her question, this must just be very, very delayed for you guys. Yeah. So, Mama B, please get your question ready for after this. Gerda, you donated for 2 minis. Let me just go check on that. Who knows? Maybe the gods will be good. Spirit will be good, and I'll start to get my. I'd need to get. Let me see. What would I need to get? At least 4 full readings on PayPal for me to reach my target. I know I got 2 donations on here today on that super chat thing. So that added to today's list. Let me see. What have we got? So that was full. That was about 20. Oh no, for today I'm actually close to my target. So I only need to do maybe 1 more detailed reading and I'll hit the target with the super chat money included. Unfortunately, I wish they didn't pay with super chat, because super chat just. All right, so 2 minis have been paid for. Thank you so much, Gerda. Your first question is Paul the Libra, true feelings and intentions towards you. Okay, let's work on that one first. Rhonda, where are you, Rhonda? Are you watching, Rhonda? I sent you a message just now. What's your feeling around what I sent you, Rhonda? If you're listening, let me know. What do you feel it was? What I seen, heard? Didn't really hear what it was, but definitely was a conversation. Anyway, let's have a look. How does Paul the Libra, what's his true feelings and intentions towards Gerda? What is Paul the Libra true feelings and intentions towards the Virgo Gerda? A lot of Virgos on my channel. A lot of Virgos. All right, here we go. Paul the Libra. How does he feel towards you? Up and down. Up and down, confusing energy here. You and the Libra. Yeah, see how we've got an ace red and an ace black? I don't know if you can see what I'm looking at here. I'll just move them back. All right. The 2 aces tell me somebody confused and conflicted about what they really want. The good news is down the track, this person will make a firm decision about a solid commitment and what they want to do. Up here, this shows about making a commitment and a bond between 2 people. But there's some sort of gossip or lie or secret or something in the background there. So this person, this Paul, their true feelings, their true intentions, there is a lot of love with the 10 here. There is a lot of truth with what they say. There's something that bugs them though. I don't know whether they have an insecurity, a sense of detachment between 2 people. Yeah. So you are there, Rhonda. Thank you, Rhonda. I just needed someone on my side here, you know. It's really bugging me. Anyway, yeah, so with this Paul, it does look like things that he tells you, because it looks like you're trying to work out things that he said. Is he being truthful? Is he being honest? This is about truth and honesty, but this is where somebody, they're in two minds about what they want to do. They're really confused about how you feel or whether you're on the same page with each other. There's no doubt that there's a lot of love here, but there is some sort of gossip or something going on here. This is where people saying something to Paul, or you're saying something, people saying something to you about Paul. So this can be gossip and misunderstandings and things like that. Then we got a solid commitment. If we remove that and we turn this upright and we remove this, this looks like somebody that wants to make some sort of solid commitment to somebody that they love. Okay, but because this is upside down, that's a confused energy. Because this is sitting here, this can be when they're with you, when they're talking to you, they're being truthful, they're being honest, they feel very strong emotions there. You feel it as well. When they're not around you and other people are around, they sort of might get down the wrong track of things. Then they pull it back together. They say, I want to do a commitment. This is somebody that's not really grown up and not really making a firm decision. This is somebody being solid and truthful and making a firm decision. So it's almost like a transition going on with this Paul person. I pulled this one out because this can represent there's somebody else involved in this connection between you and him. So it could be that you have another connection, and that's why we got two males here. It could mean that, because jacks can represent, when you've got the same suit, this can represent father and son, father and daughter. It can represent boss and understudy, and it can represent an age gap as well. So there's a few meanings with what that is, but with a third party thing sitting there, it could simply mean that this Paul you're talking about actually still has someone attached to him, or you have somebody attached to you. So there's something to do with a third party interference in this connection with Paul. But I do see truth, I do see love, and a possibility of something solid in the future. Let's just get some of these. Yeah, I kind of wish I didn't go and get that snack out the cupboard, Rhonda, because then I wouldn't be feeling this way right now. Anyway, can't be helped. It is what it is. All right, so Paul and you, return these up. I don't know if it's a difficult situation to bring this together, because this can be an overload, either for you or for them. So Gerda, I don't know if you're having a difficult time with trying to bring this together. Let me just write your name over here. And this was 2 minis, wasn't it? All right. I do feel that you're admired, desired from this Paul. So his intentions are good. Mostly this is good. I do feel there's some sort of influence, possible third party. Now, sometimes the third party can be an ex. It can be a mother, a father, a sister, a brother, a best friend. It doesn't have to be somebody that's running around in the background with somebody else. But yeah, you've got to be cautious. There's a bit of an overload there between the two of you. Sometimes it can be that work is an overload and they're just too busy at the moment. And it might be nothing to do with another person. Anyway, that's what we get there, Gerda, for your first question. So let's just do a yes and no. Because you paid for 2 minis, didn't you? What was the second question? I'll have to scroll back. Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes or no for Gerda. Rhonda, if you're still listening, can you just do me a favour and do a bit of a yes and no thing for me there on that subject about who it was? And you know who I'm thinking. I tried doing it. I'm getting a wishy-washy yes or no kind of answer with it. Just see what you get. Was it that particular person? And then ask, is it anything to be worried about? Because it could have been some... Anyway, I'll talk about that later. Your question, Gerda, is yes. This is new beginnings and happiness. This is like the mothering energy, but it's a caring energy. It's a thoughtful energy. This here is about where you need to take a closer look at something at the moment. This can be looking at social media. It can be making connections. It can be sitting back and just watching. Yeah, much appreciated, Rhonda, if you can have a quick look at that and just let me know. Yeah. I can't think of anything else it would have been. I'm pretty sure in light of the circumstances of where it was happening, it must have been something like that. Haven't seen that in probably 2 years. I haven't seen that happen. So extremely disappointed with that. Anyway, and if that person's watching right now, I wish they'd go and jump off a bloody cliff and disappear. All right, Gerda, the true feelings of Dan. Okay, so it's you with that third energy. So Gerda, you're asking about two separate males. So you're obviously, when I see that 3 thing down there, that's your energy that's coming through, because you're now asking about a different person. All right, so Gerda, let's do your next one. And sorry, I'm sort of butting in there with my own stuff going on there at the same time. But anyway, I didn't butt in until I got your reading done. All right, here we go, Gerda, with your second question. Now let's do the same thing again. Okay, so Gerda now wants to know, Dan the Aries, how does he feel about Gerda? And what's his intentions moving forward with Gerda? Gerda is a Virgo. Gerda, the Virgo, wants to know about Dan now. Dan is an Aries. What's his true feelings and intentions towards Gerda? We'll probably get that black 3 again because you're asking about 2 men. Okay, here we go. Good luck. Again, we have the desire card, the love and the hearts, but this is somebody that does not want a commitment. This is somebody that likes to have fun, go out, enjoyment, but commitment is off the table for this person. This is usually somebody that's flirty energy, playful energy. Can be somebody that's got some sort of divorce situation going on, or some sort of something that happened in the past where they're just not interested in settling down with anyone at this point. There is a surprising amount of love coming off this person though. Excuse me, I just need a drink. I'm getting hiccups again. Let's just do a bit more energy on this Dan. Hopefully my energies are not influencing this. This person, if you were thinking about should I choose this guy or that guy, I wouldn't be choosing this one. 2, 4, 6 in black is really not a good connection. 2, 4, 6 in red is a perfect connection. It's 2 people committed to each other, it's a happy home life, and it's responsibility, care taken for each other's needs. When you've got it in black, it means one or the other is just not putting their efforts into this relationship. This can be anger and frustration. It can be about lies and secrets. You're coming out as being harsh and strong or cold in this sequence here. And I feel that it would be because although there is a strong desire or a sexual attraction or a love kind of thing going on, I just really don't feel this person could give that to you. Because you've got 2, 4, 6 in this colour, and then you've got 2 and 6 in the spades. So you've got all black cards, you're missing 1 black 4, but you've got 2, 4, 6 in black twice. So this is sort of like a massive warning about this person. It could also be that right now they're going through this with somebody they're currently with. So they might be going through a divorce, going through a breakup, or they might have recently done all of that. And they're just not in a good place. Yes, there is desire. Yes, there is love. If this is what's coming, it's not great. Okay? It's not great. Okay. So here we go. Okay, thank you, Jolie. Jolie, I think you're new. In the future, if you have PayPal, I really appreciate PayPal, but you have paid for a detailed through there. I think two of the people that paid today, Leah and Jolie, are both new, I think. I just don't remember a Jolie with that little symbol over top of the E. But that's a detailed reading you've paid for. We'll get onto that next. All right, here we go. You and this person. This person's a karmic debt. This is something to do with karma. This is something you're supposed to learn from this person, or this person's on a learning curve at the moment. There is a wish and a desire that you have that this would work. I feel like this might be in regards to the two of them, Gerda. One of them you feel like, yeah, this could be good. The other one you feel a strong attraction, possibly the wrong one. Possibly the wrong way around here. This is like karma will eventually make this spin right. This is like where something went wrong and it's trying to set it right. And this would all be about a marriage, a commitment of some kind. If this person's in a marriage or a commitment, it really looks like there's something not right here. Yeah, so I'm not feeling good energies from this particular one. The intentions, if they're just saying they want to have fun, they want to go out places and everything, well, their intentions are pure, because that looks like that's all they can possibly offer at the moment. All right, so we'll just do a quick yes and no for you to finish up, Gerda. Thank you again for your donations today. All right. Okay. Yes or no for Gerda. Yes or no for Gerda. Okay, there's one out. Okay, this is no, yes, and maybe. The bottom of the deck is yes. Okay, so eventually this could be a yes, whatever it was you were asking about. Your messages, just to finish off, this can represent a couple of things. Number one, it can represent about protection, protecting yourself, protecting your money, protecting your home, your family, whatever. And that's a good note. That's a yes. Coupled with this is a yes. This is key to your heart, key to your job, key to success. This here is a maybe. You need to look at something more closely. Don't just say yes to something without knowing all the answers. So that's a maybe. This on a negative tone can be stubborn, pig-headed, putting up a wall, not sort of coming to the party. So this can be about stubborn behavior, and then coupled with this would be sort of like maybe no at the moment. So you're not getting an answer. You're getting a yes or no, you're getting a yes, and you're getting a maybe. So it's more towards a yes because of the yes in the middle. And bottom of the deck was the mothering energy, and it's also got the baby and everything. So this might be a message about somebody getting pregnant and having a baby soon as well. But that's your last cards for today. Thank you. All right, Jolie, you're up next. And then Mama B, if nobody else pays, we'll get your question done. Oh, Chio Benanko, you did make a donation, did you? Okay, let me just check that. Thank you, Chio. Okay, you paid for a detailed as well. Chio. Okay, detailed reading. Okay, Gerda is done. Jolie. Let's do, or is it Joelle? Joelle, sorry. Joelle. I always pronounce that kind of name wrong. I always think of my nephew who's Joel, and I call him Jolie. Joelle. Okay, so this is a detailed reading. Let's set the clock. Okay. Is there any focus you want me to look at there, Joelle? Do you want me to focus on love, work, money? Because everything could come out. and the reading will be taken up with all of what you want. I'll just wait for your answer. So just let me know. Are you wanting me to focus on something? I'm just going to quickly run to the bathroom and come back. Okay, sorry. No focus in particular, maybe around love. Okay, sorry about that. I just had to go to the bathroom. We'll start again. Cancel that and I'll start again. All right, here we go. Chris, okay, thank you. Thank you for that. Okay. Joelle, and possibly any love messages. So this is all about December. December for Joelle. And Joelle, at the end of this, we'll do 2 yes and no's for you as well. So think about what questions you're going to ask in your mind. Joelle. Joelle. All right, so bit of a mixed bag here. As far as love goes, there are some little fleets of fantasy here, a little bit of fun here, a little bit of disappointment as well. If we look at this as in sections, that this is now, this is the middle of December, this is going towards next year, they're all very similar. So right now it's showing me there is a soulmate connection floating around you. It can be a relative as well, because we've got you and this person showing up as the same symbol here. So this can be brother, sister, mother, father, that kind of energy. But also you do have a focused either set on you or you're set on it. The top row to me looks like work and money. If we've got a health related matter here, it can be where somebody's tried medication and then they need surgery and then they have success. If we're looking at work, this is a little bit of work with some sort of bonus coming in. There is somebody that's a bit envious about you with work or studies or movement forward, but then there's a successful outcome here. There may be some sort of offer coming through in December to do with work. I'm hearing the word travel. I don't see it here, but I'm hearing the word travel in my mind. So you might be offered some sort of opportunity to go somewhere coming up very soon. Here in the middle, we do have some sort of it's almost like you go out somewhere, but you go out without a particular person. So there may be an invitation to some sort of party or something like that, and somebody's left out. Be prepared for a bit of hard words between you and somebody else because of this. Now, I don't know if it's you getting left out or you're leaving somebody out, and I don't know if it's male or female, but I do see a discussion here where it starts off pretty bad, but then it's like, oh, look, I just don't care about this anymore. So, yeah, there's where somebody's sort of coming at you about having too much fun or something. It's where there's some sort of jealousy or something. Um, when we move along towards the end of the month and going in towards January, this is where things start to settle and be more stable. Someone from your past is returning in December, so somebody might be ringing you up, or you might run into somebody where you go. It looks like you're like, oh, I really don't want to associate with this person. I don't want to go back there. I don't know if it's male or female. It's not showing me. But then you are making choices for the way you want things to be. So some things coming up, it could be work, could be health, could be friendships, relationships. But some things that come up where you feel that you didn't plan for this, somebody else planned this, but now you're finally getting things the way you want them. You've got triple eights in here and you've got double sevens in here. So this can mean 7 weeks, 7 days. It can mean the 7th and the 8th of December may be something prominent to you. It may be about invitations to parties, celebrations, more than one. There could be 3 separate invitations, and this 3 over here may mean that you choose 2 and you don't go to 1. If you go to all 3, one of them will not be something that you like. The other 2 will be fantastic. So there's some sort of partying, invitations going on, something you've been planning on for quite some time is finally starting to show up. Now, I don't know if it's this love connection right up here, because I feel this is something from your past, something that you thought was going to happen and it didn't happen, and then it returns. And you're trying to work something out. There's also something to do with a distance between you and somebody else. There is this character here trying to be very flirty and fun with you, but you're turning your back on that. It's like up here you got soulmate and long-term commitment, and then down here you got flirty and I'm not interested. So yeah, you've got different energies coming at you through December here. In regards to work, it's very up and down. Sometimes it's a little bit of work with a bonus kind of thing going on. Other times it's a hell of a lot of work and you're like very, very tired. And then it's like where the money's good and there's some sort of promotion thing going in towards next year. So you may be moving up the ladder as far as work goes. As far as relationships and loves goes, I'm not seeing anything solid. I'm seeing a lot of connections with a lot of different people in a lot of different areas. So for instance, this could be medical or finance, this could be retail or travel, and this could be someone that works with their hands. So there's different kinds of professions and all sorts of things going on here. But the one main thing that's pointed out to me is black, red, black, red, black, red, black, red, black, red. When I see cards like that, that's today you're happy, you're ecstatic, tomorrow you're angry and pissed off. So it's sort of like in and out all over December. But there are a lot of very good energies here. There may be someone within the family. This could represent a doctor. This could represent a very big illness. This is where the illness, there's not a cure, but it's a lot better than it was. So if it's 10 out of 10 right now, everybody's worried and is fearful for this person. I don't know if it's male and female. I'm assuming it's a female. This is where this health-related problem is a 5 out of 10, not a 10 out of 10 anymore. So it's still there and it's not going away, but it's getting better. There's something to do with movement as far as catching a train, a plane, a boat, possibly looking at a car for some reason, going somewhere. There will be delays. Be prepared for delays. There will be delays, Joelle. There will be delays, but then the delays are necessary. Okay, show me December. Okay, see, these are up and down as well. Now, I'm going to leave that one upside down because that's about healing. No, that was next, and then that. All right, we won't do that. All right, so through December, I'll be very quick because the buzz is going. Get ready with your yes and no questions. All right. Some sort of commitment you made to a job, to a person, whatever. It looks like this can be an obsession. It can be manipulation going on. It can just be the wrong kind of energies. You will finally start to heal from whatever this was. So if somebody betrayed you or somebody let you down, or something that was very, very tempting at the time, you need to really heal from this and move away from it, whatever it is. It can be Scorpio energy. No, sorry, Capricorn energy. This could be Capricorn energy sitting here. All right, then we have the Emperor, which is Aries. We have the Fool, and we have the Two of Pentacles. Now, I feel this is to do with work. This would be the boss. This would be asking you to do something new or going on a new adventure, and this would be you trying to balance up which way you want to go. It could be two opportunities coming up as well. I keep feeling a thing about traveling and movement going on. Somebody's offering you love through December. It could be Libra energy. Now, this did come out upside down. This could be an injustice. This could be something unfair that's there, but I'm flipping it back up. And this is something where either you or somebody else is holding on to the past through December as well. So you do have a reconnection with somebody from the past, and you also have holding on to the past. This could be telling you to be careful with money through December. Don't go crazy with spending too much money during December. All right, okay, let's just move these and do your yes and no. You get 2 yes and no's, so let's do it from the top and from the bottom. Okay, so Joelle has 2 questions, sorry. 3 cards from the top is her first question. 3 cards from the bottom is her second question. Here we go. First question is more of a no at this time. This is a beautiful yes. This is an invitation to go somewhere and do something. This is telling you something to do with you don't really know. There's some sort of secret thing going on. It could be you keeping secrets as well. A secret may be revealed coming up. This here is telling you to watch your back. This is where somebody could be stabbing you in the back. Somebody could be sneaky. If we look at this as some sort of phase, going through some sort of phase, medically speaking, this would be medicine, and this would be somebody that's fearing the end, and this would be celebrating life at the same time. It can sometimes, these two can represent somebody that's crossed over, that's trying to say about the life that they had and celebrating the life that they had, and not to be depressed and stuff like that. Anyway, answer to the question yes or no. We've got no, we've got yes, and we've got possible. No real clear answer there with yes and no, unfortunately. But yeah, the messages are that. And your second question. All right, second question is yes, as long as you look closely at whatever it is you're asking about. We have something to do with somebody that wants to be there no matter what. This is a very truthful person, very honest person. This is usually like the husband card, the father card, the caregiver. It's like somebody concerned for not just themselves, but somebody else. This here, as I said, this is where you need to investigate further, get all your answers, and you do have the key to success coming up here for you, Joelle. Anyway, Joelle and everybody else that has paid today using Super Chat, Love Light, Leah and Joelle, I really do appreciate the donations, but if you have PayPal, please use that next time. Okay? All right, so that's what we have there. Up next we had Chio Benenko. Has done a payment of a full detailed reading. So let's get that happening. No worries, Joelle. Hopefully that made sense for you. It gave you some sort of clarity with what you're asking about. Okay, Chio Benenko, messages about your love life. I'm interested if something good will show up. I'm tired of the disaster. Joining the club with you there, you know, when things go wrong and disaster, it's just terrible, isn't it? Okay, here we go. Chio Benenko. So this is a full read. Okay. Show me what's coming in the love life for Chio Benenko. What's coming towards Chio Benenko? Is there some good stuff coming? Oh, why are these all flipped? And they keep flipping. It means let's read them. Chio Benenko, what's coming? Okay. B-A-N-E-N, Benenko. Okay, what I might do is do these while I'm talking. Well, this is good news. This is good news. You said you're tired of the disaster. This is the disaster over here. This is somebody lying, deceitful. This is somebody not being committed to the journey. Yeah, so the negative cards, this is what you like to see. Negative cards are sitting in the past, in the problem. The future cards, they're all red. Future cards, happiness, love life, happiness, stability, somebody being truthful and honest here. This is a connection between you and another person going on a journey, hopping in a car or in a plane or being out and about with each other. This is where somebody in the past betrayed your trust, or somebody let you down, or somebody just... They may have said, oh, I'm committed to you, it's me and you, but there's some sort of lie, deception that was in the past. It's just not there. When we look over here, you have a red 2, 4, 6. Unfortunately, the 2 and the 4 is diamonds, not hearts, but you still have 2, 4, 6. Now, in numerology, 2, 4, 6 and a love life, especially with an ace of hearts here, you're standing here showing up as somebody who's built up a wall over the time. So the disaster, you call it, you're tired of the disaster. It's hardened you around the whole love life. So I feel that there will be a strong desire, there will be a strong connection, there will be a truthful connection, but because of what's happened in the past, you are not 100% putting your whole heart out there for this. You're enjoying it, it's stability, it's nice. I think you're just going to do it in stages, and that's why we're going from a 2 to a 4, and then we're wanting that red 6 to be over here. So let's just see what we got here. But this is nice. This is someone truthful, honest, and two people working together like a family unit, like a marriage, like solid and stable. This here is still floating around because it is in the past, but it's still there. And I think that that may be a fear you have because of the past. All right, so let's see what else we've got. There, you're coming up with the same strong energy. Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Diamonds, same person. So this is you being strong and committed, long term, but also a coldness to it, okay? A coldness to it. This is your wishes, your dreams coming true. A lot of love there. There has been pain and suffering in the past. There has been deception. There is a need for somebody to apologize. You may be having somebody coming back to you and apologizing for the past, apologizing for something, what they did wrong, or admitting some sort of guilt or something like that. We do have the two firm, strong energies here. I feel that this might be you right now, where you've put a bit of a cold wall up because you just don't trust somebody, or you just don't feel that it's, you know, you're waiting and seeing. Then once you start to experience all this love, possible apology being in there, possible reconnection as well. It could be reconnecting with your old self, basically. You used to be happy-go-lucky and everything, then you got burnt by something or someone, and then this is your old self coming back, making firm decisions and being very analytical about what you want and what you're doing. Upside down, Two of Swords. So when it's upright, this is where I don't know what to do. When it's this way, to me, it's like someone will help you make that decision, or someone will make the decision for you, or you've given up on wishy-washy kind of answers. The nightmares will be over, upside down. So the negative cards are coming out upside down, which is kind of a good thing. This is like a little sort of offer. I don't think you're interested. So I do feel that coming up for you in regards to the love life, we've got a pretty solid, firm commitment going on here. A lot of happiness, gatherings, people being together. I feel that you will let this bit of this barrier down, be back to your old self again. Five of Hearts can be a baby boy. It can be male energy. And the 9 sitting next to it. This could be about a pregnancy and a baby, and the two women would be discussing a baby that's coming as well. So that might just be another little message that's in there. I'm not too sure why these three came out like they were all coming out upside down. Two of Swords, Nine of Swords, Page of Cups. I feel that this might be something that you're giving the flick. You don't want to stress about it anymore. You don't want to be undecided about something anymore. It can be somebody else's energy that they're just been playing games and you're not interested and you're throwing that to one side. But I do see a solid, firm thing here. The one thing I'm not seeing is a king. I'm not seeing any males coming out in this reading. So let's just confirm a little bit more. Show me why these Page of Cups, Nine of Swords and Two of Swords all in reverse here for Chio Benanko. I think this is your fear of things continuing on or going down a downhill slope. Lovers, we're going to put that there. Soulmate connection. Be careful what you wish for here. Be careful who you trust. Rescuing situations. Somebody might want your help here. Trust in what you know in your gut, Chio Benanko. Trust in what you feel. And this is you balancing the situation. So Two of Swords in reverse is where I'm sick of not knowing which way to go. Two of Pentacles to me is where you're going, okay, I'm going to put my time and energy here and my time and energy there. And I'm going to let go of this and I'm going to keep this. So I do feel you'll be taking firm decisions back. The Lovers being upside down can be the wrong match. It can be something you feel is a soulmate connection, but it's not. Not if it causes pain and suffering. It's definitely not. Yeah, so trust in your own intuition, get back to being the you that you are and what it is you want, because it does look like your wishes are about to come true. So that's nice energy there for you. I just feel that these three negative cards were whoever this is in the past that has caused you what you call the disaster. So I feel that is the disaster energy sitting around in the wings, trying to put a rein on, you know, put a damper on this, because this is perfect energy. This is happiness, stability, truth, honesty, two people together in the same zone, moving together, making firm decisions together. So just be on the lookout for who this is that puts a damper on your life. It could be a female. This could be a sharp person. And this person could be, you know, coming in and telling you what to do. These might be two other females that govern your life. Can be a child, can be a mother, could even be a friend. So one of these could be you and one of these could be somebody else. But I felt that this was a transition from this colder sort of feeling going into a more analytical kind of mind, making firm decisions. But the Queen of Hearts didn't come out and the Queen of Cups didn't come out. And none of the kings come out today. But I do see a strong connection for you and somebody. It could just be you and family right now. You might just say, I'm just going to be with my family. I'm just going to be with my friends and I'm just going to enjoy, you know. Anyway, that's what we got. So let's just do 2 yes and no's for you, Chio Benanko. Up next we've got Chris, have we? Chris. I might shut everything now. Hubby's made me a drink. So Chris, we're doing a full one for you with 2 yes and no's, aren't we? Okay, and we'll do Mama B's yes and no little reading there, Chris, and then we'll have a look at yours, and then I think I'll be finished for the day. I'll just check PayPal and see what I've got. What did I get today with the... Yeah, I got a bit from Super Chat. Unfortunately, that money, I won't get that till next month. That's the only problem I see with that. All right, yes and no, 2 questions for Chio Benanko. Chio Benanko has 2 questions in her mind. Top 3 cards is her first question. Bottom 3 cards is her second question. Oh, it doesn't matter. We'll do Chris first and then Mama B will wrap things up with your reading and I'll probably be finished unless we get another payment. You never know. Somebody else could come online. I'd rather not have to go online again this week unless I really have to. And it all depends on my hubby's travels as well during the week. I know Friday is out of the question. Friday will be definitely getting out and he'll be doing his thing. First question is a yes, but be careful. This is being very lucky. This is you. Now, this can be a journey within inside yourself, doing things that you want to do. It can be actually somebody asking you to go somewhere. But they're both yes energy. This here can be yes and no. This can be being stubborn. In that case, it's no. Being stubborn, pig-headed, putting your foot down. But when it's a yes, it's all about enjoy, but make sure you protect what's yours. Protect what's yours. Now, that can be feelings that you have. It can be protecting yourself from harm. It can be protecting others. It can be protecting your money as well. Your second question is maybe, no, and yes. So your second question, whatever it was in your mind, Chio Benanko, there is no real solid answer, yes or no, to the question right at this time in space and time. This here is the mask. The mask can be sunshine and smiles, or the mask can be the moon and secrets and sadness. The mind can be, the mask can be showing someone who's telling the truth and open and honest. So this is where you don't know if it's yes, you don't know if it's no, you don't know if it's dark or if it's light or if it's day or it's night. So this is all depending on circumstances and people and ups and downs. Okay, so this is not yes, it's not no. It's no answer. This here is telling me that you or somebody else has secrets. This can mean that you need to find out what's really happening. You need to have somebody talk honestly with you and openly about something, or you might need to sit someone down and honestly open up. This card, because it's a secret card, it can represent somebody's going on with something secret at the moment, and it can be a negative tone. The only good way of looking at this is if we had the card about going out somewhere and then we have like a community card, it would represent a secret gift. you know, like you're going to surprise somebody. So it can represent surprise. So this one can be yes and it can be no. Okay, so we have no answer there. The end card is a yes. This is all about nurturing, healing, looking after yourself, looking after others. It's also about love and dedication and loyalty. So you got one yes at the bottom question and two maybes. So your question can't be answered with a straight out yes or no, unfortunately, but that's your final messages for today. So thank you so much, Chio Benenko, for deciding to do a donation today. Okay, Crystal. Chris, what are we looking at? Is it on PayPal? Let me have a look. Hang on a sec, Chris. All right, sorry about that. I just had to answer something. Oh, Chris, you've got it here, have you? Oh, he showed up for Thanksgiving. Oh, so maybe it's been him all along, coming back from the past and all of that. It was just that every time I've looked at him, maybe whenever I've looked at you and him, Chris, that he was at a distance and he wasn't coming there, and you know that's maybe why it didn't match up. Anyway, good luck with that, and happy Thanksgiving for the other day, by the way. I didn't see you at that time. I should have sent you a message. All right, let's set the clock and then we'll do 2 yes and no's at the end of it. You know the drill. We'll give you 3 today, 3 yes and no's. All right, let's have a good look at you and Shannon. Crystal and Shannon. Oh, you're with your pawpaw. Give him a kiss and a hug from Betty in Australia. Say Betty sends her love. I hope that he's going to be fine. Okay, show me Shannon and Crystal. He has said that he's going to be moving near where she is. Is this all going to happen and when? We're looking for red 7s for the movement. We're looking for hearts, obviously. We're looking for 2, 4, 6. So let's see what we get. I'm going to do something different here. I'm going to do 13 cards, Chris. Okay. Show me Chris and Shannon. There's a reunion. The 7s are there, but they're not red yet. It's the planning. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13. Now, the reason I wanted to do that is the 12 cards take us over 12 months about you and Shannon. Okay, so the double sevens can be where somebody needs to really listen to what's being said and they need to sort something out. The black tens, this is an official move. So it does look likely, but it's not going to happen too quickly. This is the spur of the moment. This is where somebody makes up with somebody else, makes some promises, does some apologies. It's a nice feeling that's here. But in the reality of things, this is a lot of work to get to where this person wants to be. Down the track, yes, the 8 of diamonds, where finally you're celebrating, you're together. This is you at the moment talking to other females, other friends. This is a lot of work and stress coming up in your cards right now. This is something to do with official, like a hospital, government type thing. There could be some incident with somebody in hospital and nighttime coming up over the coming months. I just wanted to see if there was going to be the movement showing up. We do have the double sevens. We had a surprise. Now the surprise, unfortunately, Chris, in this scenario, we're sitting with unexpected disappointment. So this is like where he's making his plans, he's putting all his efforts into his work. It's something to do with working hard for the future, that he wants everything to go smoothly once he gets there. But this is like roadblock, roadblock, roadblock. And I don't think it's coming from him and it's not coming from you. It could be about his work. It could be about the economy. There's some major roadblock thing here. Now, I don't know if this person here, this can represent somebody that's a widow, a divorcee, somebody that's had a lot of pain and troubles in their lives. So this could be you because you are a widow, basically. But I don't know if this is like his mother or something like that, because there's some kind of roadblock here. And it's like where he feels obligated to stay around a little bit longer to help this person. And it can be about work as well. But then there's some sort of official paperwork that has to be sorted out before this person can get and do what they want to do. This is taking responsibilities for your own self, and it gets a bit out of control here. I don't know if he gambles or anything like that, but I'm picking up on a gambling kind of thing here. This is wishes and desires and working on it. This is working hard to accomplish what it is you want. So let's just look here. Shannon. He's got double eights everywhere, so 888. How soon did he say he thought he would be moving towards you? Moving closer towards you, because I'm getting eights everywhere. So I'm wondering whether this is in 8 weeks he'll start making the process, or whether it's going to take way until August next year before actually anything happens like that. Oh gosh, that's my stomach because I haven't eaten. I don't like all this black energy around here. I don't know if he's got troubles going on with work, troubles going on with an ex, troubles going on in his family. But to me, this looks like a lot of work, a lot of drama going on, a lot of paperwork, and just busy all into the night and stressed. The big love card sitting down here is where the connection comes back in. The desire card is sitting there. It's like this is a couple. So this is you and Shannon. This is how he sees things. He sees you two as a long-term commitment, that you can do this. But can he actually do it? Because this is where they're sinking. Like they're sinking. They're trying to do this thing, but they keep getting trapped in day-to-day job, other people's business. I don't know if he's got a stuffed up family that causes problems for him. If he's got children from someone in the past, this could be a big, big drama. There's something to do with a child, a boy. a male child. So let's move forward with the two of you. This is better. This is better. Okay, so this is where Shannon wants to make the firm commitment. The double fours is the happy home coming together. We're missing the 6 at this stage. So you've got 80% of what he's telling you that it would all work. Oh, he's an accountant. Well, this is an overload, absolute overload. He wants another job. He needs to get out of there. I think that there's some sort of catty behavior going on between women that he works with. There's some sort of negative kind of feel around his job. When I look at you and your job, I get all this positive energy. When I look at him, if this is his job, this is just where somebody needs to stop. Down the track with Shannon, we'll look at him one more time. This is somebody that does want to do that commitment thing. This is where they got a roadblock to get to you. If you look at this as him and he's coming at you with, I've made my decision, this is what I want to be with you, this is solid, this, you make me happy and contented, you make me this happy man here. This is you with him by your side. This is him with his plan coming towards you. What the hell is this sitting in the middle of the two of you? Let's clarify. Let's clarify. I'll put his name down one more time. That's what I was waiting for. There's the 7, the red 7, finally doing it. So there's going to be delays, problems, work. I'd say that he's investigating where he would work if he moves towards you. You know, because he can do online. Accountants can work online. They can do lots of that. But I think he might be trying to set up business. The black 10s would be selling a business, but selling it for a loss. So if he actually owns the accountancy business or he's a partner, this could be a big, big struggle with his work. But his intentions, you said, what's his intentions? His intentions is to be with you and happy in a home together. Because this is the King of Love standing right beside you and the King of Love. This here is a roadblock. Then as we move down the track, so this is like 3 months, 3 months, 3 months. So we're looking at 9 months here. So we could be looking at August next year. July, August next year. Finally, he puts something to bed. It's done. And then he has his love, his happiness. He moves forward. You have companionship. You may end up pregnant to this guy. This could be a pregnancy sequence as well. But this is finally it all coming together. So once he gets a place where he wants to live, a job that he wants near you, then it will all finally come together. But it does look like a long bloody road to get there. I just want to clarify this 9. Okay, Spirit, why is this 9 sitting between Shannon and Chris in the future? What's this big black 9 sitting between? Give me more information on this 9, please. What's this black 9? It looks like a massive roadblock to me. The other thing it could be is some sort of tragedy. Like someone has an accident or someone loses their business or someone even passes. So it could be an event that he's made his plans, he contacts you, he's found a place, his job's going well, and then bang, something either happens on your side or his side and it just delays everything. So I'm seeing delay. So when I did your general for December, I seen the pregnancy thing again. Yeah, because this 3 down here, and this is a parenting card, and this is the announcement, and double aces is usually where 2 people commit to each other. This can be where they were hesitant, and now they're just saying, no, stuff it, I'm doing it. Anyway, I just wanted to see this 3. This black 9. Okay. That can be unexpected pregnancy. It's not a negative thing at all. It's not a roadblock at all. The black 9 could be that, hey, guess what, Shannon? Your last visit with me, I'm pregnant. This is fertility, friendship, moving together, growing together. This is making an announcement. You've got double aces here. This is like the engagement ring. This is the engagement ring. This is the contract. And this is the contract. So you got 4 aces. It's going to take a year. 4 aces is a year. 3 aces is a year. And 4 aces is quicker than a year. So it's going to be less than a year. But yes, what's his intentions? His intentions are to be with you, but he is a bit of a live wire. It can be where he might just go silent. The 9 could be silence. But the 9 also could represent a pregnancy that's either unexpected, you're not ready for it, or it's a pregnancy that you think you're pregnant and it doesn't happen right then, but then it will happen. It's a prelude to a pregnancy, basically. I know when I got pregnant with my daughter, I actually thought I was pregnant just before that. And I was just about on the Monday to go to the chemist and buy a test. And that morning, something happened. And then when I went to the doctor 2 months later, when I was pregnant and I explained what happened, he said that that happens a lot, where you get a pregnancy but it doesn't work and then you get pregnant. So yeah, it's like the system cleaning itself out or something. So this could be a scare pregnancy where you're not ready. If you are to go down the pregnancy track, with all these doubles sitting everywhere, there's a possibility of back-to-back pregnancies, but you're showing 4s, 4 of hearts and 4 over here. So this could be twin girls in the future, or it could be a baby girl. Like you do have the baby boy here sitting here as well. So I don't know if he's already got a child. I know that you haven't, but if he already has a boy, there's 2 girls sitting there. Anyway, that's what we've got, Chris. So it started off looking a bit negative, but I think that's all about work and stress and how can I do it? I want to move, I want to do this, I want to be with her. How can I do it? How can I get there? But I do see a big struggle going on with work. I do see roadblocks going on. Then finally, the last session of the cards look like it's finally coming together. But the fact that you had 2, 4, 6 sitting in there, I was just like, whoa. 2, 4, 6 is really good energy. It's really good. The 6 was missing, but the 6 came out later. You had the 2s and 4s. All right, Chris, we're going to do 3 yes and no's. 3 from the top, 3 in the middle, 3 at the bottom. Nice reading for you today, Chris. I do feel that he disappoints you at times, or he may be one of these type of males that he's all over you, he's all for you, and then he goes silent for a couple of weeks or whatever, and you're just like, what the hell's going on? Where is he? Actually don't have a problem with moving where he is. Oh, so you're where you are right now to rent your place out and then relocate. Oh, well, maybe it's you that's moving then. Maybe the decision ends up being you saying, well, how about I move towards you? But I do feel that where the job he's in and everything, he needs to get out of that. He needs to do something else. Anyway, let's do these and then Mama B, and it looks like we're finished for the day. Unless somebody else ends up paying before I go offline. Nobody else paid, did they, after Chris? I don't think they did. Let me just check. So with my super chats, I have reached my target for the week. It's just, unfortunately, I haven't reached the target within PayPal, but I've got enough for the bills I have to pay per week. I'd like to have that little bit extra, but the little bit extra is sitting in the super chats, unfortunately. All right, Chris, 3 questions for you. Top, bottom, and middle. First question at the top, second question in the middle, third question at the bottom. And plus last messages on today. First question. Woohoo! Yes, yes, yes. Second question from the middle. Woohoo! Yes, yes, yes. Look at these cards today. Wow. You must be in a good vibe mode today. You're just lucky you didn't have the reading from me earlier on, because it would have been a negative kind of reading, I think. Last question you've got, the third question you've got, unless you didn't think in time, you weren't real sure what you were asking here. This is a more of a no. It looks difficult, whatever your third question was. It looks like there's difficulties or roadblocks. So let's just go through the messages. Soulmate, lifelong connection, sitting around you, somebody apologizing for things and somebody saying, let's go on this journey, and you deciding to take a chance. Now is the time. It's telling you to take a chance. Okay, that's your messages there, and that's a yes. Second question was a yes as well. This is somebody inviting you out. This could be celebrating a wedding, a baby shower, Christmas, Thanksgiving, everything. So this is get-togethers, going out. This is feeling really, really loved, admired. It's like if you went out with Channon, let's say, he makes you feel wonderful, makes you feel beautiful, makes you feel wanted, basically. But this is enjoying beautiful food, music, everything. There's something to do with money coming your way. So you might be getting a bonus, you might be winning something, somebody might be gifting something to you, you might even be getting an inheritance. This is something to do with a father figure, a husband, a loyal companion. So someone's going to show their loyalty. It can be a proposal. When I see this, this would be the diamond ring, and this would be somebody saying, come out with me, and they get down on one knee and they propose. So it can be that as well. Yeah, so that's good energy there. Now, the last question, I don't know what it was, but this is showing heavy burdens and stress. This is showing somebody that's stubborn and set in their ways, and they just need to cut that anchor. They need to stop letting the anchor drag them down. And this is where somebody or you is trying to get to the other side, but you feel stuck at the moment. So I don't know if you asked this about somebody else or somebody's health, but this is some sort of drama going on, and yeah. A bit of a burden here and stubborn behavior. Anyway, we get more of a no on the third question. Okay. All right, let me just go into stream elements and turn everything off. Mama B and Chris, if you can just put the crosses across now that we're finished. There's no more on the free list. There's no more paid readings now. I'm going to finish up now. Okay. Okay. I'm going to have to do some recordings to do today. Okay, Mama B, what are we looking at for you? Will Michael and you be living together after he gets released from jail? You're really stuck on this Michael, aren't you? I haven't read your messages yet, Mama B. I've seen that you sent me some more stuff. I think it's about Michael. Anyway, here we go. Will the Aries, Mama B, will her and Michael end up living together once he's out? Will Mama B and Michael end up living together once he's released? How long has he got to stay there, Mama B, or did you tell me that already? You might have told me in your messages. Ooh. This is maybe, this is yes, definitely together in the same area. This is no. I don't know if when he gets released there'll be some certain conditions about what he's allowed to do and what he's not allowed to do, and where he's allowed to live or not allowed to live, you know what I mean? Like sometimes when, depending on what the crime is, sometimes when they're released they're not allowed to do certain things for a certain amount of time. So, but this is like, there's some sort of healing phase once he gets released, so he might want to need to just be on his own for a bit. This is being in the same space as each other, because this is a community. It's not just you and him. There's other people there. This is yes, and this is no. So it's more of a yes than a no, but I don't think it's going to be immediately. I think he'll get released, and then there'll be this sort of time of waiting and feeling a bit left out sort of feeling, and then a coming together through a certain community or whatever. And with the studies that you're doing at the moment, I think you said you were doing criminal justice or something like that. Yeah, your studies and what you're learning in that may be where you come together in that kind of thing, where you talk about things. So yes or no. What was at the bottom? At the bottom is where somebody's detained, where they can't do what they want to do. So we've got 2 no's and we've got 2 yeses here. 2 yeses, 2 no's. So it's not answering me at the moment. I think that when he first gets released, no. I think that he's going to be committed to whatever he's got to do first, and then down the track come together in community with other people, and then finally maybe. But I think he needs time to heal from what he's been through and what he's been doing, like rehab, or he might need to join some sort of group of rehab, and they might suggest to him that he doesn't have a relationship just yet. You know what I mean? So it could be like that, but I think in time, maybe. Oh, forget about Diego. Please forget about Diego. Oh, well, John and you is a in and out thing, isn't it? You know, and you're not doing anything wrong. You're not actually committed to anybody at the moment. Yeah, okay, Chris. So yeah, maybe he has to go to some sort of halfway house. Maybe he's got to attend some sort of meetings every week and check in, and maybe he's got to be in lockdown at 9 p.m. and not allowed out of the house until 7 a.m. the next day, and things like that. So I think that when he gets out, he's going to have to get a job. He's going to have to do all of this stuff. Yeah, so you'll have the ankle bracelet thing as well. All right, Mama B, let's just give you some messages as well. Yeah, if you want to have fun with that John guy in and out, don't worry about it. You know, you're not committed to anyone, and so you want to do that, that's your thing. Your messages are about cutting the anchor. So something's got an anchor around you. You need to cut some things loose that don't serve a purpose for you. And this is all about you healing yourself and being admired and desired by people. But this is like a mothering energy card. This is like looking after not just other people, but looking after yourself for a change. So yeah, that's your message there. Let's give you 2 tarots just to finish off. The other city you lived in, your hometown, he couldn't live with me because the distance. But now I live much closer to the jail where he's at. Okay. Yeah, cut Diego out. He has no purpose. Nah. Diego is twice your age, and I think he's on some sort of midlife crisis crap that older men go through. Top and bottom, sorry. Okay, be careful, Mama B, okay? So your cards are a little bit different here. This is you having communications and finding out what you need to find out, and some things you need to turn your back on now. You need to let some things go, because this card, 8 of Wands, is normally where you all get together and you discuss things and you communicate. This 8 of Wands card is where somebody's turning their back on something. And I take this as like the 8 of clubs, and look what I cut on, 6 of clubs. 8 of clubs is where something that's not exactly good for you, you know, something that's not that good for you. It could be Diego, could be whoever. This here, the tower, just be prepared. There may be some sort of something coming up. Let's just get clarification on that. Wise Mum B got the tower here, because sometimes the tower can be a good surprise, something shocking, and you're like, oh my god, this is all happening. Sometimes with the tower, you just got to do something. You just got to take that chance and cut something loose and jump in and face it. So in your case, it might be Diego. That's it. Cut ties. Don't look at his social media. Don't contact him. Nothing. Just jump in and go for it. All right. Why is this here? It's about heartbreak. Okay, someone that can't offer the commitment and stability, someone that causes betrayal and heartbreak, and someone that poses as somebody that's loving and caring in that. These two are opposite. This is betrayal, this is loving and caring, this is truthful, this is lies, this is hurt, this is comfort. So the tower is coming out around somebody that you've trusted or loved or feel some sort of affection for, so it's coming. Bottom of the deck when we reshuffled was an upside down journey. So there may be something a bit hard coming up here. Now, on a totally different note, I don't know if you've got anyone in the family that's not well at the moment. This can actually represent a heart. So somebody having issues around the blood and the heart at the moment. So that might be something you're dealing with coming up as well. Because you did have a, under here, you did have the, where was it? I seen it. I flipped something over and it showed me the family card, the family memories. Anyway, that's what we got there for you, Mama B. So looks like nobody else has paid, so we're out of here, guys. Thanks, Mama B, for helping out. Thank you, Chris, for turning up today. I'm glad that your reading turned out a lot better than it has been about Shannon in the past. I just think that the timing with Shannon, you know, when we've asked about things in the past about Shannon, he just wasn't there in that picture. You think the tower is Diego as well? Yeah, because he's the father figure, the King of Hearts. He's the father figure. He puts the romance button out there. He puts the support button out there. He is a father. He's got children. He had an upside down marriage card coming out if it's him. And you're not committed to any of them. These are all acquaintances, basically. Diego is something that needs to go. Michael is unobtainable at the moment and there's no contact at the moment. He's incarcerated. Diego just needs to go. 12 kids, like, seriously? Jeez. Anyway, none of my business. Your Pawpaw said thank you. Let's just quickly look at Pawpaw. What was his name? Was it Freddie? Was it Freddie? Pawpaw? Show me messages for Pawpaw. That was a new doctor, a new advice from a doctor for Pawpaw. Show me Pawpaw for Chris. Show me Pawpaw for Chris. Okay. Ooh. He needs to do what he's supposed to do. If the doctor says no more chocolate, no more chocolate. If the doctor says you've got to take this tablet at 7 o'clock at night, he's got to take the tablet at 7 o'clock at night. Freddie, yes, it is Freddie. This is where he's making firm decisions and being truthful about what he needs to do. This is where in the past there is something to do with an old injury that may have been giving him some sort of trouble. But this is telling him, this is where somebody, like if they're not allowed to have a drink and they go, oh look, I don't care about these tablets, I'm going to have a drink. So whatever it is he's been told to do, he needs to keep on target with it. It does look like he will. It looks like some sort of pain is going away as well if he's been suffering with any kind of pains. This is kidney health and blood health showing good. It's also showing something hereditary, so maybe whatever he's got wrong at times is something to do with his father or his brothers. So yeah, there's something hereditary coming through here. This is nice energy here. He's going to celebrate the birth of somebody's baby coming up. He wants to be 20 years old and he's not. He's being told to just slow it down. He wants to go back to when he was 20 or 30 or whatever, and the universe is telling him you're not 20 or 30 anymore, because I'm feeling a young spirit energy coming through him. And there's someone trying to be connecting with him, so he needs to listen to his dreams. Somebody, a male in spirit, a young male. Could be someone he lost when he was a child. It could be a brother, a sister energy. Doesn't have to be a male. Something to do with May and June. Could be their passing. It could have been a car accident and he lost somebody. But there's some younger energy coming through that was here and they're not here. They're around him at the moment. They're watching him. So yeah, if he's not supposed to have sugar and you catch him out when he's doing naughty things, so what were you saying here, Chris? You pleaded with him today, so I do hope he stays afloat. I don't see he's going anywhere at the moment, Chris, if that's what you're worried about. I just think sometimes he feels that this is where he wants to be. This is happy, healthy, having fun, being young, traveling, getting out, seeing people. And this is where he feels he is, which is stagnant and not moving forward. He feels like he gets left out of things sometimes. And it can be frustration and anger that I'm picking up here about him. All right. Anyway, that's what I get for Paw at the moment. So there could be some ups and downs, but I'm seeing something to do with injury and movement, so he needs to be careful when he's walking around and things like that. Your Aunt Betty is his younger sister. She passed away from pancreatic cancer. Okay, so she's around him then. What's 5 and 6 then? Because she had May, June. There was 2 lots of 5 and 2 lots of 6, wasn't there? Yeah, May, June, or 5, 10, 55, 66, 6 and 12. So those numbers mean something between her and him. Can be somebody's birthday, can be the time that she died, when she died, whatever. But yeah, he definitely has energy of people that are not with us anymore gathering around, not necessarily like he's going somewhere just yet. But he needs to do what he's told to do. So if he's meant to take 10 tablets a day and he's been taking 5 of them and he doesn't want to take the rest, he needs to do what he's told, and he needs to focus on what's positive in his life, not what he can't have anymore. You know, sometimes we get bogged down with, oh, I wish I could still do this, or you can't, you know, time presses on and things change. Anyway, guys, I'm out of here. Thank you, girls, for helping, and thank you for the donations today. And I might be back online possibly in 2 days' time. It all depends on where my hubby's going to be playing snooker, or if he's going to be playing snooker on Thursday. If not, I will see everybody next week. Okay,